The dashboard is there, the video is here. Let me hear my own voice just to be sure that it works. Perfect. And then the game, I will start it from Steam. Here, Elite Dangerous. It's a bit misty, as you can see. There's a certain fog and it's dark, but since the camera can capture the image still pretty well, and well, the camera of the headset itself doesn't show up much, but the one that's framing me, putting me into frame, it seems to work. Okay, here's the game. Let me bring down the wheel. Got some criticism yesterday from a guy that told me, why are you using a wheel in a space game? You should only use a joystick. Well, it depends. This is a game where you also drive a car from time to time, no? So I mean, it's not completely unreasonable to include a wheel in the setup. Besides, I do also play other games. And yesterday I played with mouse and keyboard for a bit to earn back some of the money. So let me load the controls I was using. Oh, I wonder which of these was my setup. I think this one. Apply. I've used many. I use several different setups, but this should be it. And there is someone online already. Thinking Portals. But yesterday he seemed busy, too busy to play with me. Maybe I'll contact him later. I'll start Discord though, because one or both of the other players we played with yesterday should come, I think. They told me they would. And tell you what, I'll put myself into the channel that I use normally, so they know where to find me. This one. Should we name... Yeah, let's call it... I can do it, right? Modify the channel, yeah. Elite Dangerous, yeah, like so. Save. Perfect, much better. So they will know what's up. And I'm in push to talk. Then I need also the joy to keep profile, which is this one, yeah. Check. Mic check, okay, like this. And here we are. Now, if you've been watching yesterday, and this is not the correct settings, it seems, because it doesn't center my view. This is the old one, then, I don't know. Let's use the other one. There are two that could be, probably this one, version 2. Yeah, perfect. If you've been watching yesterday, you will know that I lost 20 millions by dying like an idiot with the Federal Corvette. But actually, I played a bit yesterday and already made back 10 millions just by trading, which will be a part of today's stream, because by far, by leap of bounds, in my opinion, trading is the thing that lets you earn the most in this game. Especially if, like I did, manage to find a system that is having a outbreak. Meaning that there is a virus spreading, no? You bring the medicine to the system, you make big money from it. And in fact, I'm now aboard my trade Anaconda, which isn't just a trade ship, it's also carrying quite a bit of weapons, and can be ideal for this job. But I want to do something. Since we're going to do a bit of training and also some missions, I will put back an SRV on the ship, one that carries 2 of them, because I want to attack a base. I already got the mission yesterday, so put back one of the cargo racks, just 16 slots, and they will become a couple of SRVs. Case in point, I will be using the wheel, you see. So planetary vehicle hangar, which brings my cargo space to 384. Well, not too bad. And already accepted a mission that consists of interacting with the Hub Access Terminal Data Link in the system LHS 1393. Now, the point is, what I have to do in theory is complete missions that bring me to industrial system, because industrial systems sell the medicines that I will bring back to this system having an outbreak. This is the plan, in line of principle. So, let's see. No, LHS is not an inhabited system, so we will have to take a detour to an industrial one close by. So let me unzoom. But wait, I filter by state. This is wrong. I have to filter by economy. V34. In fact, visit the site data, allegiance, commodities, services, economy. Yeah. Actually, no. This is just what I need. It's yellow, meaning that it's an industrial system. Perfect. Just what I wanted to do. So you see, the plan might work. So I go there, I do this mission, 2 millions already, come back with a full loadout of medicines, and that will make me a full haul of medicine. Because this place sells nothing, that's the thing. You can't do, of course, having an advert, it only has hydrogen fuel, mineral oil and water. Maybe, let me see if they have other missions possibly in the other system before starting to move, Outbreak unit needed 824 units of combat stabilizers for nothing. No, this is the one I already accepted, okay, but it wasn't worth that much. Outbreak aid needed 99. They want combat stabilizers, you see. I don't know how much they cost. This is an elite rank mission, so it's probably worth good money. Let's accept them. Outbreak assassinate deserter. I wouldn't do it with this ship. Boom time delivery, boom time massacre, not certainly something I can do with this ship. Illegal black box, planetary scan job. Well, maybe if it's in the same place I'm going, which is, we said, LHS 1393. No, there is none. Okay, no further time waste. Let's go. So, of course, this isn't mainly a combat ship, but it does carry shield boosters. It has a hefty amount of turrets, and well, it can stop a pirate ship that's interdicting it, depending on its size, but it's fairly combative. In any case, I won't run into risk of any kind, because already yesterday I lost far too much money from it. I want to be more careful. And when later we're going back to the conflict zones, because we will, I will be using a smaller ship, probably. Even though probably I'll have the same money I had yesterday, so I might as well go with the Corvette. If I go with the Corvette this time, I'm going to put more armor on it. That was what made me die, probably. But most of all, not armor. I needed, and I didn't put on the damn thing, module protecting modules, meaning these things that let you resist more attacks aimed to particular substation. I think they damaged my FSD, that's the reason I couldn't escape. I was sure I could escape any moment. I waited to the very last moment, and at that time it was already too late. They had destroyed my FSD. That's what happened, I think. So, let's go to the system indeed. So, as I said, we're going to an industrial system, and I'm carrying an SRV, because I will land on the planet, and yeah, I pressed the wrong button. In fact, I had to hyperspace, not FSD. We're going to access a terminal data link. One problem possible is that it might be illegal. Which would prevent me from buying the goods. So let's do this. I'll buy the goods first, and then we go and do it. Might be something that makes me of more interest to pirates, but let's hope it doesn't happen. In any case, I can fend off a pirate or two. We will have a full loadout of medicines. I mean whole. Ooh, look at this. This is actually a pulsar. One of these things that make you hyperspace faster, but can also kill you if you get too close. So I best be careful. So we are looking for a settlement and stations, I guess. Let's go to the Viet dock first to buy the goods. Then we'll see. You can tell from my tone that I got a little scared, because when you don't expect it, if you get too close to the star exclusion zone of that kind of star, you immediately die. What is this? My external view doesn't work. I think I loaded another old control settings then, because my external view doesn't work. I wanted to show you the star, but I cannot because the external view doesn't work. Once I land, I look at it. I think I loaded an old profile, not the one I intended to use. But everything else works, right? Yeah, just the external view. And it might be problematic for the SRV, because that's something I configure later, but I think I'll find the correct settings. I might have to go to task manager, not task manager, I mean file manager, and see which is the newer configuration, but maybe it won't be even needed. We'll see, as soon as I land. Viet dock it is. One thing I don't understand, are we actually in the correct system? Because I'm missing... No, here it is. That's objective, Arch Relay. That's actually very close to the station, so perfect. Perfect indeed. And here we come. Finally it seems to be slowing down correctly. Yeah, that's what I intended to do yesterday. Never had problems with it. Yesterday I constantly overshot the targets. No idea why. Your dolphin has arrived, your cobra has arrived. Yeah, I'm moving all my ships in these surroundings, since it seems we'll be doing our missions around here. This is the lower part of the bubble, I think, more or less. If you know, speaking the game's lingo now, the bubble is the inhabited part of the Milky Way galaxy, at least according to this game's lore. And it's a fairly complex lore that not many people delve into, but actually it's worthy of a novel or two if people actually cared about to write one. Almost at the station now. And here we are. Okay, let me take a look at the controls, because still I cannot use the external view, and this is annoying. I must have a different... now I wonder which. Keyboard mouse revised 2.3. Trustmaster FCS Odas. But it didn't center my view. Wheel 1. Might it be this? This centers the view and also has the external. Yeah. So probably this is the newer one, it seems. Everything appears to be working. Let's make an attempt. Okay, contact, request docking. This seems to be the control settings I was using yesterday. I don't know if I saved the last change I made, the one for selecting the same target as the wingmates. Well, if it is not there, I can still set it up easily again. What's this beeping sound? I don't like beeping sounds on principle, especially when I'm piloting interstellar vehicles. Am I going to crash into that thing? I wonder. And yeah, I'm fumbling the controls a bit. Yine pitcher, make way. What's this beeping sound, really? Never heard it. Pitin, titin. Ah, it's gone. Fiat dock. Landing pad 39. Now, this is something I do in my melee trade ships. It's actually very convenient. The advanced docking computer is useful to have only for the final part of docking. Once you are inside the station, you zero your speed and look how it quickly lands. It's very convenient. For as good as you can be, you're never that fast. So you do the approach yourself, and once you are inside, you stop, and the final part goes much more smoothly. So this is an industrial system indeed, so it should sell what I need. Machinery, technology, basic medicines, here it is. Not a very convenient price, but it's not expensive goods. They will be worth a lot only where we started from. Okay. What else? I wanted to see if the remote workshop lets me do something, because actually everything here can be engineered. Dirty drive, rank 3. I can bring it forward a bit. Let's do it. Yeah. I only have one specialized legacy framework. I have to farm these things, huh? But tell you what, let's do it. Maybe I'll get some improvement. Indeed I have, because now it's different from before. This modification has been completed, but I cannot do the following one. Configurable components is not in my... Multi-cannons, I do have a multi-cannon, but it's set as long range. Probably I had nothing else to put there. Shield generators, this is a pretty good one, I think. No, not at all. And I lack germanium to improve it. The FSD is good, this is the only thing I always top rate. Power plants, overcharged power plants, we can do the second tier of it. Why not? Why not? Yeah, this is a big increase, 19%. And we can even do the third tier of it. I can hear the power increasing. Do it, do it. Yeah, more. 41, 26% increase. I have another couple of seleniums. I think I gathered them yesterday when I went down to the planet. Do it. I don't see why not. Yeah, more power. In a trade ship, it's going to be useful. I can even get it to the 4th tier. Look at that. Too bad I can get to the 5th. And do it. Now this will be the most energized trade ship this side of the Sagittarius A, probably. Do it again. 33%. Spending heat dispersion plates here. Bring it to the max. I can mount anything on this thing now. Not that I will for the moment. See, they will let me charge my capacitor much faster, I presume. The power distributor, what's the name of the thing? Okay. So, let's do this mission now. Horse relay, high security. We are going to infiltrate the settlement, which is rated 3, might be hard. Well, we will make an attempt at least. I don't know, if I lose both SRVs, then I'll probably leave. But at least to make an attempt, I mean, why not? Why not? It's too easy millions. And where is it situated? Lock destination. Horse relay is over there. I'm having some reprojection here. What refresh rate am I using? 90. Probably 80 is better. Let's put it at 80. Will look absolutely the same for you and not that different for me either. So, charging indeed. Another ship, another useless spacer. Get out of my way. Why do you have to be like this? Utopian overseer. So rude of him. James, engineering your sidewinder? Yeah. It will be just as useless as that, because I just engineered a trade conda, but I had the materials and I thought I might as well waste it, no? I'm doing some missions and training for the time being, but if you come we can go and do combat, whatever you want, gents. We can do the canyon racing. Well, my ship won't be very good for canyon racing, this being a big fat anaconda, but I brought the Viper close by as well. Let me just complete this one run. I'll do the assault on the relay and also bring back the medicines to the outbreak system, because coronavirus be spreading now, we gotta help, and then we can do whatever you want. But in the meantime, why don't you come to the same Discord channel as yesterday? We can begin speak to one another if you want, whatever you prefer. Let's land to horse relay. This is rated 3. No, I was saying if I manage, because usually when it's rated 3, it's actually hella hard to infiltrate the relay. Just one attempt. Well, 2 actually, because I have 2 SRVs. I will be about 10 minutes, okay. Same Discord as yesterday, the famous Beagle Point Discord, created by myself like 2 years ago, when I attempted to play this game with a friend. I didn't like it too much, I think. It's kind of an acquired taste, certainly. This is a game where you have to find your own fun. If you expect the game to shower you with content and missions and all that, you will end up disappointed. You have to go and look for your fun. But of course, we do enjoy that kind of games, no? Especially in VR. Let's do it. 100 kilometers is usually where I start to drop into the planet's gravity well. 33 seconds, 77 kilometers. We can't see shit because it's night, but in theory it might be good for the infiltration. The enemy won't be able to see me, no? When the radar colors blue like that, it means there is a point of interest close by. Here is the settlement. It wasn't the settlement, probably something below me that we might go and check out later. I remember where we was. Is the relay inside of a crater, it seems. I can't see shit. They should make some improvements to this night vision. It's very limited in range. Gravity is just 0.11. That's very important, guys. When you come down to a planet for the first time, check the gravity, because you can really wreck your ship if you underestimate the pull of it and end up crashing on the ground. Crashing in general is not good for flying objects, and this game certainly takes that into account. Even with powerful shields you can wreck yourself. But we won't have this problem. This place has like lower gravity than the moon. the Earth's moon. I mean, we better specify, considering the context of our game experience. 20 kilometers to the objective. Wow, 3 stars of security. This will be difficult. This will be difficult indeed. Maybe if I boost, it won't take ages to reach it. I'll probably land on the rim of the crater, since we have the luck of finding ourselves in such a vantage point. I mean, of course, the SRV can be pretty hella fast, so it won't be that problematic to go down and check out the relay. Slowing? Yeah. Lower the gear. Slow down a bit more. Yeah, right on the rim. Doesn't this look cool? If only I could land here. Maybe a bit more to the right. Unsuitable terrain. Unsuitable terrain. All terrain unsuitable. Oh, that was suitable. This one. Okay. And touchdown. So let's deploy this Scarab of ours, because of course it's the only damn SRV model that is in the game, despite what they promised originally. Night vision is a must in this case. And as you can see, here I am using a wheel in a goddamn space game. Ooh, but they have no return spring. I don't know why it does it. This is something I experienced previously as well. The game, in practice, sometimes it activates the return spring on the wheel. Sometimes it doesn't. And we will have to do without. But actually, yeah, it feels like you have a steering assist. It's good, it's good. I can get used to it. I can play this way. And here is the relay. We will soon do the jump to it. Let's use an external view, no? No, this is even worse. Am I much further than I assumed? No, here it is. It's just that the rim of the crater is less steep than I thought. I could have gone closer. Now I see it. We might do it for the second SRV once, and if I lose the first. These things are a handful to keep on the road. Well, road, you know what I mean. Let's shoot just to announce the fact that we're coming. Arch relay. Yeah. I wish this game really had large-scale battles or something of the like. Imagine a true engagement with many players attacking that thing, going down the ring. This game has the best system and the biggest lack of content. Look at that, a bronzite chondrite, or whatever is the way you pronounce the words, which is potentially containing the kind of materials we wanted yesterday. Let's take a look. Material sulfur, I need sulfur. That synthesizes the ammo for my multi-cannons on the Corvette. And what else? Of course I should turn around. Phosphorus, good. The bronzite, chondrite, never disappoints. More sulfur, this is what I was looking yesterday feverishly. So I'm glad of finding it actually, tell you what. If I find some more sulfur, I might even take the Corvette again. After all, we will be with the same money as yesterday with another couple of missions, so I can rebuy it, no problems. No problems there. I got everything, yes. Yes, I did. Arch relay. Here I come. I was much further than I assumed. I send away the ship so I can call it closer once I have to escape. That's the kind of settlement, I think, where you're supposed to climb some sort of trial. I don't know how to say it. It's a path, no? You have to climb up a steep staircase of sorts, and then you jump to the other side. It feels like a jumping puzzle. It won't be too much of a problem, I assume. Unless... oh, look at that, another bronzite chondrite. I love them chondrites. Okay, this is not going to help. Breaking the SRV even before I reach the target. Why? They want the chondrite. And there's another one there. What is this? Christmas. Yeah. It's chondrite Christmas. Damn delicious sulfur fragments. I remember the first time I did an SRV mission. The ship flew off. I didn't realize you could call him back. I spent about 20 minutes being lonely on the surface. Thought there was nothing I could do but self-destruct. I can understand it. It certainly is a game where... I remember the first times I played, every mission was a nightmare. I took hours to understand. Every time I tried a new type of mission, even the most simple in principle, like assassination, no? Where is it explained that you have to scan the navigational buoy to know where the enemy is? It is explained nowhere. Massacre mission, how were you supposed to find the targets? Every single type of mission was a nightmare. They just don't care for the new user experience. I don't know if it has been changed recently. It's just nickel and iron, but I mean... Nick and dime, no? Even the smaller fragments count. I might find myself into the need of using them maybe later. So many chondrites here. And this is phosphorus, which is what I wanted. Okay, let's hurry up, man. We're taking ages to get there. Okay. 7 kilometers don't seem much when you're on a starship, but in the car actually they are. Maybe I should turn off the lights, no? I'm using night vision anyway, so why attract undue attention? Not that it's modeled in the game, but just for immersion purposes. Yeah, these tiny rocks are killer. You hit the rock with like a piece of the wheel, you end up spinning like crazy. It's almost like that Android game, what's his name? Asphalt, the one with arcade racing where the car always spins. What did I want to do? Yeah, turn off the lights of the car, if I can find the button. No, here. Drive assist, dropped beam, full beam off. Yeah, we'll even be better with night vision, I mean. What's that? Federal Navy ship? Federal Security Service? Now I'm starting to feel glad that I sent away the ship. And... Gents, do you remember, or maybe any of you remembers, if I actually have to bring the data back to the ship, or I just need to scan it? I think it's the second thing. I just scan the data and then even if the SRV dies, it's the same. That's what I hope at least. Because it will certainly be difficult to get out of this place. This is after all a 3-rank security settlement. These are... what are these? Probably they look like tanks. Maybe they're just turrets, yeah. 5 kilometers to the objective now. Should have landed closer. Just that I saw the crater, I thought it was closer. Well, actually it was worthy of getting some materials, so I guess. Why the hell not? What's that? The FNS Violent Horn. Federal Assault Ship Elite Rank. That one would probably be already enough to destroy my Merchant Anaconda. It's just not a fighting tool. I best avoid detection at all costs. Or if I'm detected, be detected in the SRV, which is not expensive to replace, unlike the ship itself. And we very well demonstrated it yesterday. This game has an amazing sense of scale, huh? Really, you, especially in VR, you can feel the size of these places. The crater is among us. Imagine what kind of meteor caused this crater. Okay. I don't know how these things detect you. In theory, it's not easy to detect the SRV from a ship. But they tend to do a pretty good job with it. My god, is this far? Okay, so now, cons control, here it is. I think that's my objective. Yeah, mission target. 3 kilometers from it. We'll drive like devil man. Let's try it, let's try it. If I have to come closer, I have to come with the second SRV, I'll be closer to the objective that time. I promise you won't have to wait this much for me to do the wall track again. Comms control. Alert. Trespass detected. Yeah, we don't care. Ah, you have everything on weapon, no? Go for a... They seem to be pointing at me, these two things. Oh shit. Don't detect me. What the fuck am I doing? Not now. No, but actually they're not detecting me. I think they do once you start shooting. So, let's try not to shoot until I'm at the target. No, but I don't have to destroy a target actually, I only have to scan it. And that looks very angry. No, it's an eagle that's taking off. And is it pointing at me? I'm not sure. Let's keep moving just to be safe. Once you reach the base, you can hide from the ship. Yeah, it's pointing at me. I see it red in the... Ooh, they're all pointing at me now. If you get in between the buildings, they usually have a hard time hitting you. Because you're so damn small compared to them. Well, not compared to the eagle, but in any case, small enough. He's chasing me right now and doing an awful job of it, luckily. And unfortunately, yeah, the comms control is the type that sits above. You have to this is the turret, we'll ignore it. I best not stop in the oven. What the fuck did I do? Not like this, not like this. Put everything on engine. And well, I don't think I leave much. Shield is gone. I don't think I live long. Probably wrong direction of approach. Why am I moving backward now? Hull integrity at 75. 25%. Hull integrity critical. And I'm dead. Ooh, that was the big one too. Okay. Wrong direction. Let's try again. I have two SRV. I suspected something similar, to tell you the truth. Three stars is bad. It's bad. They can be done, but I don't think I ever... No, I did manage a couple of times. Let's try to get closer this time. I won't get close with the ship, because that would probably cost me the ship. But let's try. It's completely dark, you can't see anything. You can kill skimmers from the ship. No, I know, James, but this is not a fighting ship, and that's the thing. It's not a combat ship, it's just... I'm carrying medicines for the other system. I wanted to do it on the way, just didn't expect that level of security. That's something that actually I noticed when I was already here, in the system. Trying with the second SRV. If I can't manage it with the second SRV, I won't drop the mission. I probably will come back, but with something that actually can do it, not this ship. 7 kilometers. You can see the perimeter very easily, actually. As long as you stay outside of the red lights, you can land, I think. I wonder what they think in the base, no? Look at this guy landing an anaconda right at our perimeter. Certainly he must not be hostile. He must be just passing by. Okay, the kind of opposition we're going to meet is certainly intense. Aligned right at the pole, if the game lets me. An FAS, you could take them. James, don't tempt me. You're tempting me. Do I really have to do it? No, look at that. There is an anaconda there, James. I was going to attack them, but now there is an elite anaconda. No, it's not a good idea, James. I would do it if I was in the Corvette, but this cannot do it. I have shitty shields, no armor. I'm just carrying medicines, for Christ's sake. This was supposed to be an hacker mission. Just a second attempt. If I can, I can. Otherwise, we come back. Maybe we can come back together and you show me your ways. So send the ship away immediately. I don't want it to risk destruction. And night vision, yeah. I won't turn off the lights because it's useless anyway. And yeah, comms control. Inactive. Let's do it. Second attempt. Second and last, because I don't carry other FSD. I mean SRVs. First of all, they're all elite rated. Second, there's also an Anaconda. No, it's not a wise choice, I think. Not after losing 20 millions already yesterday. This was supposed to be the money earning day, not the second money wasting one. So everything engine and systems. I'm not going to fight for the moment. This is a better approach, yeah, much better, because if you go in between the buildings, they won't be able to destroy you as easily. Comms control, here it is. That's the Viper. Just 1 kilometer, for Christ's sake, come on. Actually, that was only the outpost. Let's destroy the skimmers. Oh my god, there's the big one there. That's the problem. The big one is there. I will put myself in a safe spot if I can. And then try to snipe them. This is pretty safe. Yeah. Start shooting the turrets. No, I don't have an angle there. This is better. Future space exploration. Yeah, for the moment this is space infiltration links. We're trying... My god, there are so many enemies here. We're trying to hack the whatever control. I don't know what it is. Something you have to hack for the mission. I don't know if I can manage. This is my last car. If I can, it's all good. Otherwise, we gotta leave. It feels very ominous. Incoming missile. No, we best move from here, I guess. And yeah, the turret is going to be a bother. Oh shit. That's the boss-like thing. It's got shields even. No, I don't think I will survive. I have to move here. Oh shit. Destroy that turret. Okay. I destroyed it? Yes. That thing is so stupid, it's no longer attacking me. Let's recharge the shields. Oh, it's come back. I'm not sure who's shooting the missiles. Ooh. Okay. I'll put myself here now. Put a pip into web. I don't have it. I have it. And that's not yet gone. I cannot target the blasted things for some reason. I'll have to aim by hand. Okay. And they're gone. Sometimes it feels like a puzzle game. You have to move with a certain notion. And okay, that's the Titan right there. I think it's named Titan, the big one. Let's recharge the shields. All recharge to shields. The alarm has got even worse now. Okay, shields recharge. And who's shooting me now? Oh, the big thing. That one is dangerous. I don't even know if you can destroy it with the SRV. That's the thing. Maybe you need the ship. Wherever I go, I'm fucked, I think. Let's try to run there. No, maybe to the left of there. No, you can destroy it with SRV. Look at that. Oh, well, let's send it away. Who's shooting missiles? Who's shooting missiles at me? Don't tell me this is the objective. No, that would be too cool. No, it's on the other side. Okay. Incoming missile, yeah. Oh, you can actually shoot the missile. Look at that. Okay, these aren't that dangerous, in theory. Warning, bounty gained. Yeah, I should have expected that. That's the reason I bought the goods before. Data point active. Defense tower. Let's destroy the tower just because it's in range. I don't know where to go, you know. Because if I go... No, I cannot jump this thing. It's on the other side. Maybe climb this place here. Keep clear. Like hell I will. I'm doing the infiltration, dude. Well, okay, that was a dead end. That's an anti-air turret. We don't care about it. I'm exposing myself too much here. Ah, the other Titan is there. Everything to system and engine. Hurry, hurry. I hope I don't regret it. How's my shield? Not very well, I'm afraid. Jump it, jump it. Yeah! I almost made it. I didn't. I think I'm dead. What happened? Oh shit. What a stunt. Well, actually, I'm not under fire at the moment, so let's recharge the shields. I will get to that comms control. I think I can do this jump. Oh, the turret. It's not what you want to do to see while you're recharging the shields. Okay, it's gone. If I can make this jump, there is hope. So, engine is at maximum. And... no! So damn close. What the fuck? Hey, I have to expose myself. Wait, maybe on this side I can. Wait. This is doable, I think, here. Accelerate just a little. And... no. It's tough but doable, I think. Why does the car put itself like this? Wait. I think it might work. What an adventure. Yeah. Like so. Straighten the wheel. And in fact I did. Who's shooting me now? The comms control is there, you see? I can do another jump, I think. Yeah, but maybe not this fast. Wait. What the fuck, I'm damaging the car every time I do this. Something is coming, I think. The Guardians are. Let's be ready. Where are you? Scared now? I don't think they can come here. The pathfinding sucks too much. So let's give a tank to stupid AI and try to do the jump again, I guess. I don't know if this is the intended way to do the mission, but in theory it could work. A bit, yeah. And... no. Well, but maybe to go out just 1 second wouldn't kill me. I want to risk it. I don't see it likely that I can do the second jump, to tell you the truth. Now, the problem is, turret there. And I cannot hit it, seems, not from here. So, but the real threat here are, 1, the ship, and 2, the Titans. And there seems to be none here. I hope I don't fuck it up. There's a turret here. Yeah. That's not going to help. And yeah, the Titan is here. No! Dennis, do that jump or you're dead. This is stupid. What can I do at this point? Maybe if I start from an elevated... The alarms are going crazy. Now it's there. But actually, the fact that it's there is not necessarily bad, because I might be able to surprise it. Let's do it. I mean, it goes how it has to go. If it works, it works. Otherwise, who cares? That's the comms whatever that I have to find. Yeah, fast. Gotta go fast, like someone once said. And shit, I'm very exposed here. And unfortunately, I think the target is actually up there. No, I think I'm fucked. However you look at it. Unless I might... No, but the fact is that I'm fucked in either case. Hi Carlo! We're having a field day here. I don't know how long I'll be alive, but for as long as I will, all was meant for love, I guess. Everything I did it for... No, what I'm saying. Let's just go away. Okay, then we bring back the medicine at least. The medicines... Where was I? What was the planet that needed them? Kukuve, yeah, Kukuve is the place. I tried, Carlo, but I couldn't. At least I still have my ship. Kukuve system is where we're going back. Kukuve, yeah. Gotta boost away from the planet first. We're coming back here later with something that can actually own the station before bringing the card there. Maybe together with Jens once he logs on. By the way, who else is on? Only thinking with portals. Kukuve. And charging hyperspace drive. Probably I'm earning more from this than the blasted mission that I failed. And that's the thing really about this game. You make your own difficulty besides fun. You want to just earn money, grind away with trading, you will make millions. Peter Solm. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in game yet. I'll be in
a
few minutes. Just starting up now.
You're still in Gliese 17, whatever, where we was yesterday, right?
Yeah, Gliese 1272, I think it was.
Okay, I'll drop this haul of medicines. I'm going to sell the medicines, then I'll come there. I can easily reach the place. I'm not far. I have to deactivate push to talk. It doesn't work well while you're playing this. And voice and video. Attività vocale. Okay, you can still hear me. Perfect. No, I disable push to talk. It just doesn't work well with this game. Ooh, I overshot the target.
I'm gonna mute myself so you can't.
Ceremonial comms. What is that? Signal source degraded emissions. Well, okay, don't care. I'll be selling the goods in a few minutes. I couldn't get the data point in the end. It was really well defended. I'm orbiting a planet that is named New America, actually. Very cool Earth-like. This must be another important system, lore-wise. I think it had some custom text in the map, in fact. There's also a scannable checkpoint, it seems. Okay, almost there. A bit further. This is the biggest type of stations, the one that are ring-shaped. Very cool design. Press to disengage. Here it is. Peter Solmi. It feels more realistic as a concept for a space station than the one that is geometric, like an icosahedron. You see more often in this game. I don't know, this is more convincing to me. And yeah, the use of the autodock, as I previously demonstrated, in my opinion, it should be done. You have no chance now. What is this? A pirate is attacking me while I dock on the station? This is crazy. Where is it? I might kill him just because. This guy? Who was that? Who sent me the threat? No, but let me just dock. I already requested it. If I take more than 10 minutes, I have to request it again. I don't care. If he wants to die, let him. Peter's Holm. The famous Holm of Peter. Is an agriculture station. Not that we care, because we're selling them medicine just because they're experiencing an outbreak. Touchdown. Refuel, restock. Sell the medicines. For, look at this, huh? Almost 2 millions. 1900,000. Not bad. No, actually that's the income without the expense. With the expense is 1800,000. Still not bad. And also I think it raises my reputation with the place, because I'm helping with the outbreak. Let me see.
Ah, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I'm done here. I'll start coming back to Gliss. I will use the Anaconda. It's got a pretty good jump. What was the name? Ah, here it is. 1272. Excuse me? Ah, yeah, I still have a massacre mission, yeah. I intended to do with a smaller ship. Excuse me?
Not the massacre mission. The that SRV thing you were just trying to do.
Yes, you want to try and do it together?
Yeah, I'd have to check the controls, but yeah.
If you want, and then I'll stick around here. I guess I can take another mission that brings me to a industrial system and maybe be back here with some medicine before you are here, so we can do it together. Why not? Why not? Boom time delivery of 135 units of grain to Jadililke. Let me see if it's industrial. In fact not, it's an high-tech system, but close to an industrial one. High-tech system also sell medicines, don't they? I think so.
Just use EDDB.
Maybe I should add, but still the boom delivery pays well, so I'm going to do it. While you come here, it's a good time waster and lets me earn a bit more.
What's the there's like a key to center head, isn't there? Center like the head view.
You mean to invert the throttle to go backward?
No. The you know the cockpit, like where your head is, because
to center the cockpit.
Yeah.
I don't remember which. I think you set it from a different screen. It was strange, like you don't have it in the main screen. This is a game that I used to center also with Steam's control reset seated position, it makes you center the view. It's kind of a workaround, but there is a dedicated key. Wait, I think I remember where he was. He was, if you go in options, but not in controls for some stupid reason. It was in graphics, I think.
It might be in like 3D or something. No, it's not.
Probably, no?
Uh,
Let me see. I seem to remember it was there. 3D? No.
It's not in display.
Quality, display, no.
Quality.
Quality, and then I told you something wrong actually. It must be in the controls. Let me see. Controls. Detail, full spectrum, playlist, store camera, free camera, no.
Oh, that's a point. I can turn that off. Turn the mouse off because it's got mouse controls turned on.
But I do use the mouse from time to time in the game. It can be useful, no? Ah, you mean to point the ship even?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's disabled from the main controls screen. But do you want me to send you my settings? You will have only to rebind the pedals. They're not bad.
Nah, it's alright.
But they will be completely different. No, you're right. It's worse probably.
Yeah, I've got enough different controls.
No, it's even worse. You have to use what makes sense for you.
Targeting. Weapons.
No, I was thinking that because he's using my same joystick.
Uh,
Try googling it. I think you can find it easily, like Center VR View Elite Dangerous, something like that.
yeah, I suppose.
Markham Orbital is the place. I might have bought... No, but that place was selling nothing. High-tech systems should have medicines, I think.
These are from like 2017 though, so that could all be more different now.
Well, not necessarily. In general, when they add the VR to a game, they abandon it immediately after. It remains the same forever and ever.
F12, so I don't know, maybe...
F12, you're right. You're right, let me see. Not on my configuration, but maybe it was changed. I think I remember I did with F12 center the view. Does it work?
Camera suite? No, it's not camera suite.
No, the camera suite is for the external view. It's different.
Someone said they had it set to F12, but Elite Dangerous, is there a recenter button? Yeah, that's what I want. F12, I think. Well, no, it's not, so you're wrong.
Doesn't work.
Which section and what's the name of this binding? And then there's like no one answered them.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Don't remember it. You know, I might be able to find it if I try to reset the buttons. He will tell me, do you want to change this and that? And he will give me the name at least. Wait, as soon as I come out of FSD space, I'll do it. What a mess of a place. And there's like 13 orbits intersecting one another. Very strange place.
No, I can't find anything off Google about it.
Okay, I'll help you. Just a second, because otherwise I overshoot the target. Why is this so luminous? It's like I'm going to a star. This is a very interesting system in its shape. I've never seen something similar. All intersecting orbits like that. Okay, wait, I'll tell you.
It's not going to be in flight, it's not going to be targeting.
No, that's impossible. No, they were just...
It wasn't in graphics that I could see.
I remember it was in a strange place though. I seem to remember that. I told you graphics, and in fact it wasn't. But still I don't think it's in the normal place where you would look for it. Wait, coming out of hyperspace.
Options, control. I'm just going to go through everything, I guess.
And here we are. Let me see. If I go to option, and I try to rebind my control for centering the view, what happens? It tells me reset HMD orientation is the name of it. And you know what? Now that I read it, where is that? Good question. Because I was saying, now that I read it, I remember that it's in the main screen of the control, but actually it isn't. I mean, without a single category.
Oh, right, it's in miscellaneous. Okay.
Miscellaneous. You found it.
I got it here.
Perfect.
Set to F12, apparently.
But in fact, I did remember it was. Because I did center the view with this button.
It's weird, because it didn't do anything for me. So... Oh, it does work. Okay.
It works? Good,
Yeah.
good.
It also takes a screenshot, so now I have to delete all the screenshots when I quit.
Yeah, with Steam it does. You should disable it from the Steam
Stupid.
options. When you
Yeah.
go to properties of the game, you can change it.
Okay, so if I launch now, oh no, I don't. Oh, Jesus,
What's up?
I've just pressed launch and I'm in a fucking
I know, it's fucking
FDL.
annoying when it
No,
happens.
I mean an FDL, which is like doesn't have an SRV bay, you know.
Uh-huh. I know, of course, that ship is has very little optional slots.
I guess you probably could put an SRV in it, but it's not
Yes,
really the ship for this.
yes, you could. Well, but in fact, if we're going to do the base infiltration mission, actually any ship goes, as long as you carry 1 or 2 SRVs. I actually should probably carry
It doesn't
more.
though. That's the thing.
I should
It doesn't.
probably carry more if we intend to do that, even more than 2 SRV. In the Anaconda, they will fit.
Yep, no SRVs in this.
No, unless you put a bay,
Alright,
of course.
Fucking hell. I'll have to dock again and get my
I
Anaconda
know,
out.
I know.
Check
it happens.
that it's got check that it's got the bloody SRVs in it.
Put more than 1. Probably the more you put, the
Yeah.
better, because that place is difficult. Okay. Ah, you have good reputation here. Look at this. Let me see if they sell the medicine, which is what I hope.
I've literally done nothing interactive so far. I've just watched the ship undock and now I'm watching it dock again.
Yeah, and that's kind of interesting in itself. Ah, actually, I had a mission also. Wait, not only medicines. I should bring to that place combat stabilizers as well. Do they sell it? They are. I think so. This is an high-tech system.
You know, I realised I've got super sampling set to 4, so it's like 400% of the
Ah, that's not going to help. No, in
It
fact.
looks great, but I'm only getting like 50 FPS.
You know, I actually can't tell all that difference when I raise the super sampling. To me, it looks very similar. There's a little game for how expensive it is in terms of resources. This is my feeling, at least. Maybe with the index, because it has a higher resolution by default.
Well, with the index, you wouldn't need so much super sampling because
you're already high res. Yeah.
200% will be the native res. How do you get up the menu? You were looking at the menu earlier to check the graphics options.
Ask.
No, not that. The like the Steam menu.
The Steam menu of the index. It has a button on it. It's very convenient. When I had the Oculus, I used to have a controller close by. I pressed the button on the controller to go there. This has a button on the headset. Yeah, it was in the original Vive's specification, and the
I don't
index
think that's
also.
actually got the graphics options on it though.
You can change the super sampling there, I think, but you can change it also from the very Steam VR, the little icon you have on your task manager. I'm doing it now. If you look at the stream,
if I go,
you right
go
click, you go to in Windows, in settings, video, and I think you can change. But it's different. I don't know. They made a lot of changes here. I don't know if you can still do it actually. I think you're supposed to exit the game if you change the super sampling, but you can change it on the fly. Just I don't know if it starts mattering until you restart the game. That's something I never tested.
It's only set to like 160, 200% here, so that's
200%, because it sets it automatically in base of your PC specification, but it sets it in a way that seems to take into account you're going to play something like Beat Saber, not very expensive games in terms of performance.
When I think Elite has in-game super sampling, doesn't it? So we need to turn that.
Yes, but that's even worse because it adds up, it multiplies what you set in Steam. No, if you can raise it even further.
Yeah, so you can turn down the super sampling.
In my opinion, it's never worth it if you're doing simulators. It just costs too much. I remember having terrible problems to play Sturmovik until I discovered that was the reason.
Where is it then? Monitor.
I remember you set it by games. You used to do it, but now it's different.
Yeah, I saw an option in here somewhere.
No, but it's probably the Steam VR window. It must be that. Video?
No, it's not. There's something. I saw something in the game, like yesterday.
In the game there is also.
Yeah.
But actually, the one I remember is no longer in the Steam window because they changed everything.
Yeah, they've changed Steam VR to make it all more difficult.
Why is
Yeah, here we go.
that?
Super sampling is set to 1 here.
You know, now you're making me wonder if I have it set it wrong. Because lately I seem to have noticed a decrease in performance. Very slight, but there's been one.
You've probably got the like the smoothing thing on.
No, that... I don't know, I disabled it, but now I'm thinking,
like
maybe it's been
motion smoothing.
enabled again.
They've turned it on here.
Wait, no, but I actually have FPS VR, not the diagnostic application. Lets you change everything on the fly, and I think it still lets me. I will look at it now.
Again. It's turned on motion smoothing again.
Let me see if I have it turned on. Now you're making me wonder. I should have the setting here. Basic, no, overlay. Super sampling is at 104% for some reason. Never changed it, I don't know why. But 104, I mean, it's almost normal. Ooh, I overshot the target, predictably. But about the motion smoothing, cable tie sharpener clock, utilities, maybe it's advanced. Async reprojection mode, interpupillary distance, color grain. It also sets your refresh rate for the index. I don't see a motion smoothing option. Well, this is very stupid if you ask me.
If you go to Steam VR,
here it is. Motion. No, I'm using the diagnostic now. Global motion smoothing setting disabled. Okay. Override global setting and disable. No, it's disabled. That has to stay disabled. Enable custom resolution. What does it do? I can change it from here. No, but 90% is too low. 100%.
I really hate the motion smoothing in Steam. It's just like it just kills your performance and doesn't really help.
The motion smoothing, no, is useless.
Yeah.
They all say it. It's not like the async reprojection that the Oculus has. That one's good, I think. It seems to help.
It cuts the FPS in half in most, and like it's really bad in Battle Stalingrad.
No, but really, it makes everything worse. It's supposed to counteract sickness, but to me it makes it even worse.
So in Battle Stalingrad, it kind of messes up the way the propeller looks.
Yeah, I remember that. I hated it. That happened also with the async reprojection of Oculus, actually. That also happened to me with that.
If you use 3D Migoto, you can just turn off the propeller completely in Battle Stalingrad.
Yeah, I know, but I no longer have that problem, and now it no longer shows up. The game runs perfectly for me with this PC ever since I upgraded it. As long as I don't stream. While streaming, I have to put the details to the minimum, and still it looks kinda jerky, but there's no helping with that. If you're streaming, you have to put your details very low in VR.
Because the machine's doing more. Okay, so let me see. Starport services. It's going to change the my Anaconda and then check that it's got SRVs.
Okay, I'm bringing the medicines to Peter Solm at the moment. And I should earn another couple millions from it.
There are no ships in local storage. Oh no. Where are they then?
Are you in Murphy Station? Are you in Murphy Station? I think we was there when we called them back yesterday.
No, I wasn't though. I was in Nayland.
The other. Okay.
Can't find it. Can't find the station. I'm sure I'll get in a minute.
If you go to the system map, it should tell you where you have your ship. It will have the red icon.
Got it here.
And touchdown. Let me see if I can do some light bounty hunting in this system while I wait for you. Actually, yes. No, this has got even conflict zones in it. Well, I can't go to a conflict zone with this ship. Maybe I have something close by. Let me sell the medicines. $1 million. It starts to pay less. The more you bring the medicine, the less medicine they want, of course. But still 1700,000. So I am now back at 33 millions. Still will take a while to get back to the 40 I had yesterday. Mission. Let me see what they have. No, but first thing first, I would like to have a combat ship here, and probably the one that I was intending to use yesterday is not too far. I have also store ship. What is here? The Cobra and the Dolphin. Because I wanted to move fast and come back to you. The closest one, 20 minutes, Great Phantom. I'm close to the Great Phantom, but that's outfit as Explorer, Python, Fer de Lance. Ah, I could bring the Fer de Lance here, why not? 676,000. It's relatively affordable. Meridial. Is Meridial an industrial system? But of course I cannot bring back the medicines if I come back with the Fer de Lance. No, that's a wrong plan by definition. Let me see the missions first, then I decide. Outbreak, combat stabilizer. Why do they need combat stabilizers to do for an outbreak? To kill all their sick people, maybe. Smuggle slaves. Smuggle slaves. This is very profitable. Outbreak aid needed, 460 units of agri-medicines. There's another emplacement attack mission. Planetary scan. Wow, planetary scan for 1 million and a half. This isn't bad. Let me see if it's an industrial system.
No, get us in a wing first, because you'll get much more money if it's a wing mission.
Ah, that's true, also. But most wing missions here seem to be of the trade variety, yeah. They want medicines, but this doesn't pay even that much. To just bring back the medicines here is already pretty profitable. There's another attack emplacement mission, which brings you to a refinery system. No, I need something that brings me to an industrial or high-tech system, so I can bring back medicines. Liberate 42 units of clothing. What are these Che Guevara shears? Imperial slaves. Donate. These aren't the kind of mission. Biohazard target 1,300,000. And this is in a high-tech system. It's an assassination mission. This is not a combat ship. And that's an elite ranked mission. No, I don't think I cannot even accept it now because I don't have enough reputation. Smuggle the slave. I got disconnected. Yeah, I got disconnected. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. Stupid internet, I swear. This stupid internet. Smuggle outbreak cover transportation mission. Sounds good. Okay, I got disconnected. Let me see when it comes back. Stupid internet. Why must you do this to me? Am I back? I think I'm back. Can you hear me? Not yet. Let's start Discord maybe. Hello? I'll have to restart Discord. Hello? Am I streaming? Not yet. Hey, am I back? Yes.
Left, yeah.
No, it's the usual problem with the internet. The day after tomorrow they're fixing it.
Okay.
Okay, so the stream is still up, I hope. Not yet, it's returning, I think. Ah, yeah, reconnect. Luckily, OBS Studio does an amazing job of reconnecting when you drop the connection. Otherwise, I would have had to stop streaming until I got the new internet, but luckily it works. So, I was looking for a mission that brings me to an industrial or high-tech system. There seem to be some. Let me see again. Transport ones probably are the best idea. Liberate 81 units of clothing. We already looked at it. Take down politician. No, these ones are difficult. But they're difficult. This isn't a warship. Ah, Chris Fike. Hey, thank you for commenting. Have you ever considered playing Star Citizen? Actually, yes, I have, Chris. But the problem is that it doesn't have VR. Now I no longer play games, especially of the flight or simulation variety, unless they have VR support. It's a self-made rule of mine because they're just 10 times as fun. So when they actually get around to adding VR, maybe I will try the game. Also, I did try it briefly when they had the free event. To tell you the truth, it was a bit disappointing to me. I don't know. Have you played it, James? Star Citizen?
Yeah. Again, like you, I didn't replay it very much because it doesn't have VR.
That's the thing. It doesn't make sense.
They've changed their minds a couple of times about whether they want to put VR in the game. Like they said they would, and then they said they wouldn't. And then they said it's
They said everything.
a low
Yeah,
priority, and it's like, well, you know, what are you doing? Like, are you going to do it or not?
yeah. They're annoying. They work like that. Really.
So I'm kind of waiting. If they say it's in the game, then yeah, I'll probably play it. You know,
Smuggle 108 units of narcotics. This brings me to an industrial system. Which is the system again?
6G planetary vehicle
Ross
hangar. Yeah, that'll do.
332. Ross 332. There's another one. Smuggle 72 units to the Lawrence Ring. Yeah. I guess I'll be smuggling narcotics and combat stabilizers now. Why not? I hope they don't catch me. They don't shoot you on sight for smuggling, right? They just fine you.
Yeah, I think they might do, depending on the
Ah,
system type.
what a nice thing to know. Well, I'm
All you
bringing
got,
narcotics and combat stabilizers. This is what I'm bringing.
all you've got to do is do your run into the station manually, and then turn on silent running,
Silent running, I know.
and then turn off
Auto
turn off
docking.
no, not auto docking. Fuck, you know, the simplified flight model. Basically, turn off simplified flight model and just.
You go with manual flight. That actually lets you fly better.
Turn off flight assist, and then you just
I
turn on
used to
silent
smuggle with the Anaconda some times ago. Then I no longer did it because, on principle, you earn more with normal trading. I seem to feel. But let's try.
Probably.
It was just to bring myself with a mission to a place that sells the outbreak medicines.
Okay, so I got SRVs on this Anaconda now.
Christopher, hey, thank you for commenting. He's asking what I've been asking myself on stream for the entire week. When will they bring back community goals? That's a big question.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It was the most fun thing to do in the game for me. It was what I usually did. When I came back to the game, I immediately went to the community goal because it ensured you would be meeting other people. That's the problem with this game. The universe is so damn huge, and unless you have a community goal, we will never meet one another. This is very stupid. It was an important asset of the game. I mean, you don't want to work on them anymore. At least make some kind of script that generates very simple objectives. I don't know. It wouldn't be hard to do, I think. Ooh, this place has a lot of resource extraction sites. Look at that. And also they will be giving me a time bonus if I can smuggle fast enough. Now I'm feeling like Han Solo. Can I do the parsec? What was it? The 20 parsec in 50 minutes? I don't remember. Interact, smuggle. No, this is the objective. Smuggle, 70 there. Lawrence Ring, yeah. I'm pointing at the other system. Points of interest, no station. Lawrence Ring, it's even close. Strange because, no, illicit cargo, it says it. It says that I have illicit cargo. If they will be shooting me on sight, probably this has been a bad choice of mission. I hope it doesn't happen. If I have to pay the fine, I guess, okay. I can take it, but to lose the ship and another 10 millions, that would feel a bit bad. Also, because if they attack you on sight, whatever can you do? Once you are in silent running, without shields, close to the station.
It never happens, though.
No, it never happens. They find you at the most, I think. Famous last words.
Driving turret controls. Okay, so... Turret. Your... pitch.
Already I see the police flying about, even close to the station. Was a bit suicidal to go to the community goals also. It usually was full of griefers who have been interdicted by a federal gunship. I might fight it. I don't think a federal gunship poses a threat to this Anaconda. Let's try it, just to put some combat into the stream. I can always escape in case it really looks bad, but a federal gunship, I mean. Dangerous rated though, huh?
Shouldn't be that
No, in theory not, but my shields kinda suck. I don't even think I have cells to recharge them. This is a mostly turreted ship, yeah, but the turrets are engineered, I think. And it has the usual multi-guns. Let's ram it, sure. It's a lighter ship. And in fact, yeah, I'm damaging pretty well. I'll target the power plant. Ooh, it's doing plenty of damage. Look at that. Now it will be embarrassing if the police shows up to help me and they find the illicit cargo in my ship. And, you know, probably I could fight it, but I don't want to risk it. It's at 72% and my shields are almost down. This ship has shit armor. I don't want to risk it after yesterday. I tend to really run into too many risks while I'm streaming. I have to change my habit. I'll play more carefully now on. Lawrence Ring, here I come.
If you do these massacre missions, there's like one for 577,000, one for 6 million.
No, I know, they pay very well.
1.9 million. The thing is, you can just stack them because there's like it's all massacre.
No, it no longer works. It used to be like that. You could complete more than one. Now it counts the kills only for one mission. You have to complete one. Unfortunately, they patch everything that helps with the grind. They just want us to grind with this guy. It's just, I don't know why. I was speaking about yesterday with that Italian player. What is the reasoning behind that? Because I can see making the grinding harder in something like War Thunder, where you pay to skip the grind, but here they don't turn from it. So why make the game more boring? There is no reason for it. They only sell cosmetics.
I think they know people stop playing when they reach the top, so they just trying to stop reaching the top.
Yeah, I kinda. In fact, I also did for a time. Okay, now the silent mode of the ship. Silent running on. Yeah, you have to hurry, of course, because it makes you warmer. It keeps the heat inside. Ah, this is a problem. The pirate has followed me to the station, and now my shields are down because I engaged the silent running. I hope the police is going. Oh shit! I'm already overeating bad. What is this? Ah, because he was shooting me. I have to enable. I have to disable silent running for a second because otherwise I overeat bad. Okay, enable it again. But actually, it's distracting the police, I think. So it might work. It's a strange plan, but it worked. Yeah. Crime scene cordon initialized. All ship must submit to police scan. Go away. I knew this guy would have been a problem. Disable. No. Okay. Okay, autodock in progress. I managed to get inside before they started to scan. That was very tense. Nice. What an arrival. With the pirate in tow. Well, okay. It turned out well. Starport services. Refuel, repair, restock, and complete the missions. Smuggle the stabilizers. And this was worth, well, they weren't worth that much. 500,000. And the other... Well, they will raise my reputation, I guess. The other was worth 1 million. 121,000, not too bad. Also, yeah, I have good reputation now. Boom time delivery, no, this is a huge mission. Illegal black box salvage, boom time delivery, huge, too long. Let me just put the medicines to bring back. And basic medicines, they sell them. Every industrial system has them. So where was I again? You come into the system, right, to do the base hacking
mission.
Which is you in? Kukuve, with 2 Qs. Like the Q, the letter Q, I don't know. What starts with Q? Quadrant. Kukuve. No, because otherwise I come back to Gliese, and we do comma. You tell me. Either goes.
Villicera or...
Kukuve.
How do you spell it?
With the Q of quadrant. 2 of them. Kukuve.
Is it near Gliese 1272 or?
It's pretty near. It should be like 2 or 3 jumps, not more. But otherwise, I come there. You can start a massacre mission, and I'll be with you in like 2 minutes. Whatever you prefer.
It's not showing as a.
You're not
What's going
finding
on?
it? Kukuve?
It's not showing on the on the interface, so I have to go into the galaxy map.
Yeah, you have to.
I can't
Yeah,
see
you
it.
go to the galaxy map. Maybe you can see also my location. Let's do one thing. I'll add you in the squad and turn on the what's his name navigational
Wing
beacon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I sent you the request. I think. Wing request sent. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
You go up and okay, you accepted it. Then I turn
Oh no, but
on
voice
the
chat.
wing beacon, and I don't know. Now you should find me on the map at the very least. But I repeat myself, if you want to do the conflict zones again, that's also good to me, whatever you prefer.
Nah, do something else. Do like skimming missions or something interesting.
Okay, let's do that base mission, and then I see this system where I've just been has a lot of resource gathering zones. We might perhaps go bounty hunting.
Right.
Or
Where are you then?
or even mining. Actually, mining is quite fun with the new systems they've implemented.
Still can't see you on the galaxy map.
You're English, I can read it. I should be green on the galaxy map, I think.
Yeah, there's 2 people.
The other
There we
one
go.
is probably the player from yesterday. Thinking Portals is online. The Italian one isn't here instead.
I can't select it for some reason, but I can get it.
Cuckoo, eh?
Yeah, well now I can see the name, so I can just search
Just
for it.
type it, yeah, in the search.
Yeah. It won't let me root there for some reason.
That's strange.
What? Yeah, there's no route there.
That's impossible. Maybe you have a filter
Why is that?
activated. Put the map in realistic mode so you disable all filters. Should let you there.
Realistic mode. How do you do
It
that?
disables the filters. There's 3 icons to the left and top, but you have to go
Yeah.
to a specific tab, I think. I don't remember which. Oh, these unidentified
Yeah, it's
signals.
unrealistic. Yeah.
And then it's strange. It should let you plot the route. I don't know. Encoded emissions.
But now it's letting me plot.
It lets you do it. You
It's like,
can't.
it's like 3 jumps or something.
It's close. No, I know. I didn't move much from there. I knew we'd be playing together. I just started grinding back for credits yesterday.
Where is that mission though?
The mission probably isn't in Kukuve, you know, you're right. Wait. It's close to
It's
there. Interact with the hub access, Orch Relay, LHS 1393. LHS 1393.
Oh, I don't have auto duck on this ship. It's annoying.
Okay.
It's alright then.
Landing at Petersolm again. I think I called my Ferdinand here, if I will remember. Did I do it in the end? If I did, they should be here already. No, apparently not, because I didn't get the message telling me that. I actually managed to engineer the power plant of this Anaconda a fair bit. This could turn into a good combat ship now. If they do sell combat modules here, I could use it even for bounty hunting, why not? So actually I did have some materials, just not the ones I needed yesterday. Okay, here we are at the station. Let me see the Ferdinand's situation, if it's indeed coming. No, because I thought about calling it, but I didn't do it. No. What is closer? 20 minutes. Python is the closest one. 21 minutes. I'll just fetch it in Maridal. Okay. Let's go to Maridal one sec after this one. Also, Maridal is a system high-tech. Well, but it's not close. Look at this. No, it's a lot of jumps. I'm not doing it. I thought it was closer. 20 minutes to bring it here. And then I'll bring it here. It's not that expensive. Ferdelance. Transfer option. Yeah, 676,000. Mission board. No, it's not a mission board. I just sell the whatever it's called. Medicines, yeah. And it's now giving me 1700,000, which puts me to 35 millions. I'm getting there. I'm getting back to where I was. Okay then. While I wait for the ship to come, another mission. Or you to come either. I don't know, whatever happens first. Agricultural supply runs. Smuggle 84 units of slaves. Shall we do it again? Smuggle some more slaves? Well, it depends. If the target is... no, it's not an industrial system. Outbreak data transportation is worth too little. Smuggle narcotics to LP 298. No, agricultural. Nothing of value here. I have massacre missions even here in Kukuve. They're fairly easy actually, just 10 pirates. For 2 millions, not that much. Planetary scan job, 1.5 million.
Don't forget you get combat bonds as well.
You're right, that evens, that rounds up the earnings, yeah. Deliver planetary scan job, LHS. But I want missions that bring me to assistant that sells medicines. Okay, this one. Planetary scan job, 1.5 million to LHS 1393, and they should be selling medicines there. Okay. After this one, I come back, and I should have my Ferdelance here, and we can do some combat together, I hope. Or go to the base, one of the two.
Right, well, I'm 2 jumps from Kukuve now.
Ah, well, if you're almost here. Doesn't take long again. Yet, I do have the SRV here. Okay, so we can go straight to the base then. The settlement that I had to attack.
Holy shit, this is a fucking pulsar.
Yeah, I didn't tell you. It is. Yeah, in fact it is. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you. It's a bit scary when you see it.
I got pulled out by it. I got pulled out of Super Cruise by it because I couldn't pull away from me in time.
Ah, okay, watch out. If you get to the exclusion zone, these things are dangerous. I got scared as well. I should have told you. Damn it.
It's very close. It's like really close to where you jump
Yeah, well, it's always too close when you see the pulsar. I passed by there as well.
It's, where am I? LP 196-42.
I see it. This is where the base was.
Is it?
I don't remember. Let me see. 1393. No, it's another one.
I can't imagine living in a system with a...
Ah, but look at this. Yeah, in fact, you're right. It's actually a wing mission. Let me share it. Stupid me to not think of it before. I just shared it. This is the mission I was trying to do. And well, I might as well share the others. No, I cannot. Because probably you can share only one at a time.
God. Overheating like crazy, just trying to jump out of there.
Huh. I can see it.
I have heat sinks, but, you know...
I sent you the mission in any case, the one that I failed earlier. I'm going to scan the planet for now, another 1.5 million. Hey Shinli, thank you for liking my post.
Jeez. Right, okay. You said you put a mission.
I sent it. It's the one
Yes,
interact with the beacon whatever, the one that I couldn't do.
Right, where are you now?
I was heading to the planetary scan job, but we can do, or I can do it later. For now, let's go there then.
You're in QQ Bay, apparently.
I just left it. But I will come to the mission's objective. Terminal data link, right?
Where is that mission objective?
You have it in the transactions if you accept. Oh god, I came to this pulsar system. This is the pulsar system. Okay, no, but I managed to save myself. And so, yeah, the scan mission is in 1393. But wait a minute, it's the same place where I had the planetary scan job? Oh, how convenient. It's actually the same system. Yeah. So, where was the data link again? Horse relay. So, we should see one another. You're in the same system, right? No, you're in Kukuve now.
Yeah. Just jumping to that now.
Settlements. It's horse relay. Okay, I'm heading for horse relay again then. I'm carrying 2 SRV at the moment.
I bought a 6, so I've got 6 of them.
Ah, well, you're much more well equipped than me. Ehi Federico, grazie per aver partecipato ai commenti. Se hai domande ti posso rispondere anche in italiano.
Oh god, this is another...
Ah, there's 2 pulsars then.
Yeah.
It's a very pulsating area of space.
Right, okay, so... Where is this?
Ooh, I got interdicted again by a Mamba. The Mamba is the small racing ship, isn't it?
I'm not sure what it is, to be honest.
It should be easy to destroy. It's one of the newer ones. It's very cool looking. Looks like an A-Wing from Star Wars. Already opening fire on me. Look at this guy. Well, I wouldn't want to escape from it. Okay, this is a trade ship, but still, it's just a fighter. It looks like one. From the Unionists of LHS 1393. It's a very agile ship. Look at that. Named Snail Master, no less.
It justifies it. Sounds like famous last words to me.
I don't know. Not damaging it yet, but he's using chaff. Once he runs out, might get interesting. If it looks small. But actually, you know, maybe it's a medium-sized ship. It's similar to the Ferdinand. Might be a threat to this one, to mine, because mine isn't combat equipped at all. It's only got the weapons. Let's see how much I can deplete its shields. I should have police assistance also in theory. No, but the shields are going away like nothing. Federico has commented, the Italian watcher. It looks like the Ferrari from Elite. Yeah, it's very Ferrari-like, very sporty ship. You're right, Federico. Hai ragione. Sembra proprio un'auto da corsa. Vediamo quanto regge contro la forza bruta della mia anaconda. O almeno ci provo. And I think it's running away, actually. No, not yet. It's coming back. It's persistent. Good thing I have the turrets, otherwise I'd be having a hard time to keep it in front of me. And it's also got plenty of shots. Now you want to fight close quarters. Ah, he's got plasma cannons too, huh? Look at this guy. He's actually rated deadly. No police is coming, it seems. Still haven't depleted his shields because he used cells. He's a surprisingly annoying enemy. Because of all the chaff he's firing and the shield cells, everything, it's just surviving, but it's doing it well.
Yeah.
Not putting a dent on my shields though. Okay, now the shields are down, and let's see what kind of armor he has. Fired on the chaff. What the hell?
Not that far away. You're gonna have killed him by the time I get there.
I don't know, it's taking a while. If you can come, do it. It's a 90% health. Now he's out of shields, but still is evading, firing chaff. He never runs out of them. I don't know what he wants to do. He's not depleting my shields at all. Listen, you can already go to the objective. I reach you once I'm done with this guy, or if you come there much sooner than me, I just leave him here. It's not like I can.
183 light seconds.
I'm not suppressed by him in any way. Oh, finally crashed into him. Okay. Now I'm sure he will be dead soon. I crashed into him. He's like 18% health left. I also almost depleted fuel in my shields because this ship has shit shields, being a merchantman. And now he's trying to escape. And I'm accelerating at the maximum extent of my speed. Come on, don't escape. 6% he managed to escape. Okay, never mind that. Let's go to the base. What a disappointment. He managed. Snail Master. No, Nyx is not a player. In theory he could be, but there are just so many players in this game you can go. It's very hard to find other players by chance. Unless you have an objective that involves all the player community, like they used to do. And now they remove them because they're stupid.
Why did they get rid of those? I don't understand why they got rid of them.
Probably they didn't want to do the little work that they needed to write some copy for them. That's what I'm saying, no? You don't need the copy, you don't need the lore. Just put a randomizer that puts any kind of objective. It would be the same. They did the exact same thing with Splatoon on the Switch, which is a fun game. It used to have weekly events, and the events were very simple, like just pick a faction and fight against other players. And they were teamed, and they designed some nice graphics for it, so it took a lot of graphics of work. Remove the graphics, just make the event. It's the same. People will still enjoy them. It's not necessary to do it in that way. It's a shame. It really hurts the community of the game. Okay, I see you. We're coming to the planet now. I only have
Shall I just fly into the planet and try and get to it?
No, you should have the objective. Horse relay is the place.
I mean, just like fly to the relay thing.
Indeed, Nix, it was slippery. It was slippery. Just wasted my time. Yeah, I can see you very well. It's a nice effect. You look like a comet going to the planet. And I guess I'm the second comet here.
Can't see you.
I'm behind you, yeah, of course.
You're behind me, so
yeah.
Anaconda. I can't see behind me.
No, this game doesn't have 6 visibility, unfortunately.
Well, it's just got no windows that you can really see behind.
You can use the external view in theory.
I don't think I have all the external camera keys.
I did set them up. They're fun to use. You can really enjoy some finer details. I think we're coming too fast. Well, at least I am. Slowing, flaring. I usually drop into the gravity well once I'm at 100 kilometers from the objective. It seems to work well.
How do you turn on? Oh, there we go. Night vision.
The night vision N on the keyboard.
Like
yeah, but it doesn't work. It has a limited range. It only works once you are almost to the ground. Stupidly.
Oh, it helps a bit.
A bit, yeah, but with the ground visibility, not so much.
I was just looking into blackness, so it's like, well, don't really want to look at a number and try and
they
figure out
made the game
how
a
close
bit.
to the ground I am.
Hi, yeah, Federico, it's a 1080 Ti, NVIDIA 1080 Ti, the Asus model. And here we go. Yeah, I'm dropping. I see you've already been dropping for a while. Don't do like me earlier that I landed on the rim of the crater. Actually, it's a huge crater. It will be very far from the objective. But actually,
yeah, at the edge. Oh,
yeah, at the edge of the interdiction zone. Watch out because you're flying right above it. They will attack you. They will attack you. You don't know what's there, really. There was an anaconda area. They could be dangerous. It's rated 3 stars. It's not an easy objective. Unfortunately, I only have 2 SRV, but I can go by others. In theory. Also,
I do have pink engine trails.
My problem is that I'm wanted in this system. So, I'll come to the side of the objective where you are. So we can go together. Federico, sì, con la 1080 normale riesci a fare molto. Non puoi fare streaming mentre giochi probabilmente, perché già così sei al limite. Però in generale la 1080 va bene, come no. Ma ormai prenditi quelle nuove, 2080, come sono, le RTX si chiamano. Mi sembra di aver sentito che ce ne sono anche di prezzo medio, corrispondente alla vecchia 1080, dovresti avere comunque performance migliori. Comunque la 1080, ottima scheda. In teoria alla passata generazione, ma per me è buona. Ok, I'm landing right at the edge of the Interdiction zone. Ok, deploying SRV.
Working? Oh, there we go. That's why.
Al momento ho una Vega 64. Vega 64. What board is it? Oh, wait a minute. There's a big problem here. For some reason I don't have the SRVs on board. Probably I didn't rebuy them. This sucks. Huh, this sucks. We're going to do it again, Nix. We was going to do it again, but unfortunately I forgot to rebuy the car. So what can I do? I'll offer cover from above, I guess. Better than nothing. If you get engaged by ship, I'll try to pick them off. I don't have their service. I don't know why.
My options are all wrong at the moment.
You're binding the controls?
Well, the driving axis is like reversed.
That's probably... that's not going to work, yeah. You will have to reset the control. What did I do? Oh, I shot with the cannon. The stupid thing is that I don't have a service, because I'm an idiot.
So, do you want to go and get them?
Should I do it? Yeah, I lost 2 of them, Nix, and stupidly I didn't rebuy them. I thought... but weren't they rebought automatically when you...
Go and get them while I sort out my controls.
Okay, yeah, since you need the time to do that, let's do it. Only problem is that I wanted in this system, because I already made an attempt, but let's do that. I'll go to the closest...
Can you not, like, go to a station and then... Like,
it's very, very dangerous. They shoot you on sight. I have to go to a different system. Closest one... If they detect you, if they scan you, they will shoot you on sight. It's not a good idea in general. Not worth it. I see only...
Go to... no, you can't dock it. Can you dock at like an outpost? Because they won't have police.
If I go to the closest system, it won't take long, I promise. I'm boosting there now. Frame shift, cancel. Wake not scanned. What the heck does it mean? Because I targeted a wake. No, FFF Andromeda. No, but it will take a moment. È simile come potenza alla 1080, ma Elite supporta la Vulcan? Non credo, perché se sì allora va come una 1080 Ti. È simile alla potenza... what do you mean? No, scusa, sto parlando in inglese. I was speaking in English to the Italian and Italian to the English. He's asking me, Federico, if the game supports Vulcan. I don't think Elite Dangerous supports Vulcan, actually. It doesn't, unfortunately. There are very few VR games that do. One of them is the civilian flight sim. What's his name? Aerofly FS2. I don't know if you played it, by the way. It's another cool game. Aerofly... I have the DLC with the New York scenery. Is amazing. Probably one of the best experiences I have in VR. To just overfly New York in that game, it's got the details that is comparable to Google Earth, really, I'm not joking, and you can fly in it with a plane. It's amazing. It runs perfectly well, even at maximum detail. One of the coolest VR games, just to show off the beauty of VR. Non capisco bene la domanda, Federico. Cioè, tu intendi che la 1080 va come la 1080 Ti? No, ovviamente è un po' più potente, ma non credo che abbia delle ottimizzazioni particolari per le librerie Vulkan, che comunque non sono utilizzate in questo gioco. E a proposito, no, stavo appunto dicendo al mio amico che c'è un gioco in realtà virtuale che usa le Vulkan ed è Aerofly FS2, cercalo su Steam, è una figata pazzesca. Ok, coming to an orbital that should sell. Probably will sell medicines as well. I'll buy some medicines for the outbreak system. We're going back there after the mission in any case. And coming out of FSD. Efremov orbital. Why didn't I have... I remember that when you use a supply, it bought the SRVs automatically. That's what I remember.
Do you know how to get the... so I've got like an Xbox One pad. I can get the forward axis working, but not reverse, so like the left trigger.
You have to select probably full range or to separate the axis. I don't remember. I did it years ago.
The thing is, there's no reverse axis. It's got like a throttle axis.
You can either have a single axis for forward and reverse or split it, and then you can set a button that reverses it. But I don't remember really how to do it.
Drive speed axis, which is got regular and inverted. Throttle axis range. I tried.
Wait, I'll take a look at it. Wait, it should engage now.
And then that just...
What the heck is the autodock doing? He slammed me into that docking port. I got stuck. Okay, no. I untangled myself. But I also started the boost. I'm going to crash into, yeah, the bottom of the station. What the hell? What the hell? No, okay, it should dock me now. Yes, it's working. Let me go to the options, I'll tell you. Controls. You go to driving,
The thing is,
mod,
there's
driving,
drive
throttle. Yeah.
I tried setting it to forward only, and that just locked it forward, so I couldn't stop.
You couldn't stop.
Yeah, so that's not it.
You have to also change SRV throttle increments to put it to continuous. What do you have? It's continuous.
Yeah, it's in continuous right now.
Total axis range, forward only. You set it to the Xbox pad, the trigger of the Xbox pad, are you telling me?
Yeah, I set the drive speed axis to right trigger.
So it should be a separate axis. So in theory forward only is correct. Try to invert it. Where it says regular, click it, it will be inverted. If it lets you accelerate automatically, it should do the opposite if you invert it. Meaning that when you let go of the button, it stops. I think,
Well, that just makes it reverse rather than go forward.
To reverse, you set the reverse button, which is probably in driving miscellaneous, if I will remember. I don't know, it's hella confusing.
It should be driving throttle. I can't see it there though. There's no reverse axis, if you see what I mean.
Let me look at it again. Options, controls.
So you've got drive speed axis. That's fine.
Drive throttle. Drive speed axis, okay. Forward only throttle reverse is the one you're looking for. That should reverse the axis, let you go backwards. That was the question.
No, that doesn't seem to do anything. I tried that.
Doesn't work? No, but it's that. If it doesn't work, there is some other problem, because that's the button that reverses the throttle. Otherwise, you can do this. You join the axes, so it's no longer just forward, but both forward and reverse. Yeah, you press the plus symbol. You go throttle axis range, and you put the one that mixes them, and I don't remember how it's called, by clicking on forward only. But then you can no longer use the triggers. You will have to use one of the thumbsticks to accelerate, which isn't the best thing, but it could work in theory. But then how do you aim the turret? Probably with the mouse. Right. I don't know, it's hella confusing. It takes ages. I know, it's very strange and convoluted. So let me bring more scarabs. And actually, why couldn't I deploy them? Idem is already fitted, you see? I don't know what the problem is. Well, okay. I just put another one so we can have more planetary vehicles. SRVs. Planetary hangar. Buy. And put to... Now I'm absolutely sure I have them. Because I have 4 of them. Should I bring 6 like you? Why not, I guess. Let's do it. It will be a flying garage. Yeah, planetary vehicle hangar. I can still have a pretty big cargo hold, I think, with this. So, 6 cars. 1 for each day of the week, minus Sunday, because Sunday you take the bus. Or something sorta like that. Okay. And my cargo hold is still capable of carrying 352. So let me buy the medicines for the outbreak system. Do they sell also? What did I have to bring? Combat stabilizers. Something like that. They don't sell it, no? Combat stabilizers should be weapons, I think. I don't know. What are combat stabilizers? Some drug that you take when you do combat, I guess. Well, I'll do a full cargo hold of medicines. And now I come back to you in LHS 1393. Where is it? Here it is. I'll be there in a minute. With 6 cars, no less. I will take 2 jumps though, because now I'm carrying a full cargo hold. Full of cars and medicines. What a strange couple of things. Wow, look at the cars, so many. It's actually not a bad ship to do this kind of missions. You have all the space you need to carry your land vehicles. Will I fit into the slot? I'm going really fast. No, okay, I didn't, because the Anaconda is tall, unlike the Corvette. But I managed to get out of the stash. 2 jumps and I'm there. In a way it was worth it. I could buy the medicines and bring more cars. Little detour. How's it going? Configuring. Can you hear me? Did I lose Discord? I don't know. It seems not. Or maybe he's AFK. Must have gone AFK, yeah. I'm transmitting. Okay, let's go back to the system. I can start the mission. I have 6 cars. I mean, if I lose a car or 2, we can still try together. I'll go there and start the mission while we wait for him to come back. This time I cannot fail. I have cars to spare. 6 of them. You have to be persistent in this game sometimes to achieve your means. Ah, this is a brown dwarf. This is not a kind of style you can scoop from. These are also dangerous in their own way. If you're doing exploration. Hey, David Sanderson, thank you for commenting my post. I cannot see the comments because you commented the share. If the next time you want to comment the stream itself, I will be able to see it in VR. Otherwise, I'll respond to you later. And zooming now to the system where we was. Much better organized than before. Ooh, I stopped the items. Charging. I am wanted there, by the way. That's the reason I had to switch system. Now I wonder, why couldn't I deploy the SRV? That's a huge question. I don't understand the reasoning. Because I had them. I thought I wasn't carrying them, but I did have them. So, that's a big question. I don't know, maybe a bug. Or maybe I was positioned incorrectly. Ah, yeah, this is a pulsar. So where was he? Again? Settlements? Horse relay. Horse relay. Won't take long. Look at the light coming from the pulsar. Oh shit, I'm getting a bit close to it. Give me an external view. Yeah, what a star. This look cool as fuck. This is screenshot worthy almost. The only problem is that the ship is in such darkness. And you can't really tell its final details. Otherwise it will look cool as shit. Let's go to the horse relay. Why have I slowed down? What is this? Something strange with the controls. Okay, accelerating again. Only 1000 light seconds. Is the stream? Okay, it's working. Just got a momentary doubt. I think there is enough light now to see the room. Indeed there is. Oh, look at that. Someone closed the door. Can you imagine it? I didn't even hear the sound. Someone closed the door and I didn't notice it. But is there still... Sai che bello se metto la possibilità di muoverti nella nave mentre sei fermo vicino a una stella. Lo sai che lo puoi fare in realtà virtuale? L'ho fatto vedere ieri, guarda. Lo puoi fare, ti puoi muovere nella nave quanto vuoi in realtà virtuale. Questo è il gioco più figo del mondo in realtà virtuale. Guarda. Aspetta, non vorrei superare il bersaglio. Now I'm slowing down. Coming back to horse relay, eh? I have 6 ships now. 6 cars, I mean. I wish I had 6 ships. It would turn into a driving game, a strategy game.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I hear you, yeah, I heard you. I was telling you that I'm almost back. Only 15 seconds from the planets now.
Trying to figure out this control thing, because...
I know, it's very annoying to set up the controls for the SRV, I do remember.
I can get forward controls, that's fine. But I want reverse throttle as well. Driving misc, no, it's not that.
I don't know, maybe it's a weird suggestion, but could you try maybe with keyboard? It's very drivable with keyboard,
No,
I seem to remember. No,
it's terrible.
It isn't. I guess I remember badly. Oh, I interdicted again. No, I don't want to wait. Oh, this is even a wing of 3. No, I'm not stopping for these guys. Let's just escape them. It will cost me too much time. Yeah, of course, I got interdicted because I carry a fuckload of medicines. I have a full cargo hold, in fact.
Yeah, you got stuff in your hold, so.
Okay. And of course they made me overshoot the planet because they have to be annoying like that. Sì, Federico, ti muovi come vuoi all'interno del ponte. Scusa un attimo, mo te lo faccio vedere. Devo arrivare sul pianeta perché altrimenti i pirati mi attaccano di nuovo. Appena posso te lo faccio vedere. Ti muovi come vuoi. Addirittura l'altro giorno mentre facevamo esplorazione nell'Asp Explorer, io mi sono spostato da un piano all'altro dell'astronave perché se tu ti sdrai per terra, centri la visuale e poi ti alzi in piedi ti trovi sul piano di sopra, capito? Fighissimo. Mo te lo faccio vedere. Here it is, Horse Relay, finally.
Steering axis, pitch axis.
The pitch axis and whatnot are for when you put your wheel off the ground, no? Actually, I use both wheel and joystick when I pilot the SRV. It's very cool, actually. One of the coolest things to do.
This is annoying because you've got like
I'm too fast.
in a previous version of the game, there was decelerate axis, but now there's not.
They change everything constantly. In fact, people constantly back up their controls.
Yeah. So let me see. Oh, here we go. Accelerate axis.
I think I'm too fast. I'm too fast to drop. What the hell? Why am I so fast? Okay, now we're coming to reason. And I should be able to drop for this settlement. But now it's right below me. This is not good for the drop. Turning around again. I will come there, right, guys? Have faith. Have faith. Here it is, Horse Relay, 76 kilometers. Oh, it's very close. This is good for dropping. Dropping from orbital cruise. Yeah. Okay. Now I'll show you. Federico, just a minute. Here it is. I can see the settlement. Should be able to see you as well.
Well, this works. I mean, I've got a setup that works now, but it's not.
Okay, yeah, you are.
There must be a better way than this.
You have your lights on the ship, actually, not just the night vision.
Yeah.
It's not like the AI takes it into account.
No, they don't. So I've got both the axes working, but it's like you have to you accelerate, then you have to press the brake button until it stops. If you see what I mean, like
set an handbrake button. The handbrake stops you instantly. I have it on my setup.
It doesn't just stop when you let go of the trigger. If you see what I mean.
Ah, I see. You're setting the throttle. That can be changed somewhere. I remember it took me a while to find the way, but it can be changed. I don't know if you feel like feeling some more. It can be changed. I'm using the two pedals as brake and accelerator. Actually, they do work for that.
I might try that. Yeah. Accelerate, because there's accelerate axis, but it doesn't have any options. It's just like an axis. There's no.
Okay, touchdown. And so, as I was saying, no, to the watcher, Federico, no, lui diceva, he was saying, wouldn't it be cool if you could move around the ship? Well, actually, yes, you can in VR, as I've shown the other day as well. You can as much as you want. But I like to center the view in a way, no, this makes me even taller. I should set it as standing, like this, and then, yeah, more or less correct altitude. You do move around the ship how much you want, well, for as long as also you see your headless body, as the room of you have actually allows for it. Ovviamente, come dicevo, non è che arrivi fino là dietro. Se uno avesse un salone in cui gioca, potrebbe, posso arrivare fino a qui. But just showing off a basic function of VR. The people tend to disregard the fact that you can move around however much you want, even get out of the vehicle sometime, even lie down if you feel like it, watch under the console, something you normally wouldn't be able to do. It's just that cool, really worthy of getting VR, that is. Okay, back to the driving seat, we're centering the view, and this time I hope deploying the SRV, what the hell, yes, I can, yes we can, okay. Well, while you finish setting up the controls, I might start and make a first attempt. I have 6 SRVs after all. Might raise the base alert some, but maybe then again I might even succeed, who knows. So, where was it again? Horch relay, coming to it. Oh. James, you are AFK again?
No, I'm still here.
Okay. I'm sending my first SRV to the base. I'll tell you how's it looking. There's a vulture overflying it, deadly rated. Well, but together we can take it, I think. Also, your ship is combat equipped, right?
Kind of.
Oh,
Not really.
mine not at all, unfortunately.
It's got weapons.
No, weapons I do have them, but the shield sucks and they have no cells of any kind. Ooh. I mean, with 6 cars, I can already make an attempt. No minerals here? No, apparently not. Surge detected. What is that? Surge detected is telling me. They detected me. They detected me, right? But does the SRV have a silent mode? I don't think so. It's always in silent mode. Actually, I don't think I'm yet in the Forbidden Zone. We landed a bit far. No, just 1 kilometer 30 from the base, but not yet in the Forbidden Zone. The problem is, this is the kind of comms relay that it sits above the base, so you have to do sort of a route that takes you all around the base, and then you climb some stairs or something that brings you upward. I don't remember exactly how it was made. It was fairly complex, especially while under fire, of course. And there are also a couple of Goliaths, the big drones that really destroy your shields in a minute. That's another big problem. In theory, this should be taken out with the ship, but to go with the ship close to the base is also suicidal. So I don't know. It looks like a very difficult mission, however you put it. Comms controls inactive. Yeah, it's not on the very top of the base, more like on one of the outskirts building. Strangely enough, I haven't alerted the base yet. I don't know why. I don't know why. Good. I'm already almost there. This is the first jump that I was able to make earlier. Yeah, the rock actually helped me, if you can believe it. Look at that, perfect. But what happens if I destroy the emplacement power grid? Maybe it helps. Should disable some turrets, I don't know. You know what, it's not worth it though, because I haven't alerted the base. I don't know why, it's amazing. Like a bug, I haven't alerted the base, no one's shooting me. Well, don't mind me if I go and... I can do whatever the hell I please. They don't care. This is stupid, but also wonderful. Okay, I guess. So where is this relay? I don't even see it. Very professional of me. Comms control. Yeah. There. Can I climb this thing? In low gravity, maybe I can. Yeah. In low gravity, I mean. Yeah, you can. Woo! I'm almost there. Oh, don't mind me if I complete the mission. We can always find another, I mean. They're not shooting me. And this is amazing. I don't know why it didn't happen previously. Now, what happens here? The Golia is getting closer now. So, like this. And you just scan it, right? Yeah, now they're angry, but the mission is completed. Listen, let's just go reap the reward. We will get another. I guess. Or maybe something different, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, get another one of these.
There were several. They will probably pay more now, especially the squad ones, because I will have higher reputation. So, and we will also both get the reward. Even better. Let's see if I can pull out this SRV, but actually, you know what, I don't think it's worth it, because if I come back to the ship with this, and they attack the ship, it's absolutely not worth it. I already scanned the objective, who cares? I'll send the ship away already, even better. So when I die, I spawn in orbit and we can go away. What happened? I got stuck. Boom, exploded. Okay. And we can return to which was the place? Kukuve. Kukuve.
Have I gone past you or something?
Excuse me?
Have I gone past you or something? Because I can't see you.
I just took off. I completed the mission. I'm going back to... Yeah. I sent the ship off while I was extracting the data. It's completed, right? Peter Solm. Collect your reward from me at Peter Solm. Perfect. That's really excellent. I think I completed it because of a bug. Let's see, who cares? And it didn't attack me. That's not supposed to happen. Align with escape vector. Ah, yeah, that would be better. Kukuve, what a name. Sounds like the name of a bird, the famous Kukuve. Imagine what sound it might make. Cuckoo.
Extinct bird, yeah.
The real name of Star Systems, by the way, because it uses the real catalogs. So, probably some mythological figure or other. Who knows? Let me Google it while I do the hyperspace. Kukuve. Only result is the Elite Dangerous system, so actually not. This one probably is invented by the authors. In the past, there was a community objective in this system. When the game still had them. So, there's a planet named Gold here. Ah, but actually I'm not yet in the... No, I am in the Kukuve system. Stations. Peter Solm. But why am I always so fast now? There is something strange again. I see. Doesn't make sense. I put my... This doesn't make sense. My throttle is at 0, and the ship is still accelerating. There is something strange with the controls. That's the reason I can no longer come at the right distance from targets. Doesn't make sense. The throttle is not reacting even. What is this? It's like the throttle isn't working. At what level? The game itself? Or the throttle? I'll have to look at the joystick option on Windows. This game is mysterious today. USB game devices. Throttle. No, the throttle works. It's the game. Okay, it's fixed. I don't know. Oh, interdicted. What is this? Another Mamba. Everyone piloting a Mamba today. Let's destroy it, or at least try. If it escapes like before, I will make an attempt. He took advantage of my throttle problem to engage me, actually. Zerot is his name, aboard the Lotan. And this has a lot of chaffs as well. Same type of ship in practice. I will ram you to hell. Yeah, it seems to be working. Okay, now he's at 38%, and of course he will turn tail and run like the other guy. No, actually not.
How do I recall the ship then?
Excuse me?
How do I recall the ship then?
Recall? There's a button. There's a button for that you need.
Oh, it's not control Alt bind, is it?
Or you can recall it with the rightmost screen, maybe. There is an option in the rightmost panel, but I don't remember how it's called. Okay, Mamba down. Oh, 336,000. Not bad as a bounty. Or just self-destroy the SRV. That also works. It's not a big value, I mean. Might be faster. It will bring you back into the ship at once. Attack the base even quicker. They will destroy you and you can be in the ship in 1 second. Here it is, the Peter Solm.
So how have you got your driving throttle set up then? Because
Driving throttle? I'm not using the throttle to drive, I use the pedals, I absolutely don't remember. I don't remember.
Controls, because none of the ways I can set things up seem to really...
I remember it took me a while, like an hour. But in the end I managed, I honestly don't remember how I did it. I might look into that, maybe there is a tutorial somewhere. Or I might just send you the controls I'm using, I mean, you have the same joystick, you will only have to remind the pedals. I can explain to you where all the buttons are. It's a good solution, I think. That would be the easiest way. Otherwise, I don't know. I might try to maybe understand how I did it. But I don't remember very well, to tell you the truth. Maybe I could send you screenshots. That's an idea. I could send the screenshot. Or you might just look at the stream right now and I'll show you. Since I'm streaming already. That's also a good idea. Tell me when you are at the stream and I will show you. Just let me land, 1 second. Zarlock Gaming, Facebook. Okay, here it is. I can show you. No, but why does he get the ship stuck in the main slot? No, like this. Nice auto docking indeed.
Oh, you got stuck in the fence.
Yeah. Okay, controls and driving throttle. I'm going there. You tell me when you see it. Drive speed axis.
Still watching you dock.
Yeah, you have the delay, of course. Drive speed axis.
Right. So.
Oh, what did I do? No, I lost the... Wait,
Drive.
I unbound it. Cancel.
Cancel. Yeah.
Cancel. No, back there. So, driving throttle. Driving throttle. Drive speed axis is joy y axis, which I presume are the pedals. That would be your joystick
Just cancel.
trigger. Then you have regular, dead zone to 0, throttle axis range, forward only. Forward only throttle reverse is a button that I have set on the throttle. SRV throttle increments continuous. And accelerate is not there. I have a decelerate button, which I think is the brake, because otherwise I couldn't have the brake. That's the thing. The brake is not analogic. I have the brake as a single press of a button that I do with the axis. So it's fake analog.
You've got drive speed axis set to an axis, and it's just regular.
Yeah, but there is something else. Yeah, because as you rightly said, otherwise it works like a throttle. It increases and decreases. I changed something else that made it work differently. Let me see. Driving mode. No, driving mode switches isn't it. Switch copy head look multi-crew. No. Cargo scoop. Driving miscellaneous. Doesn't have it. No, it must be driving throttle. So, it seems to be like this. Ah, wait, there is also a driving category. Driving assist. Ah, that's the thing. I remember it. It's very stupid. If you want the accelerator to be absolute instead of relative, meaning that it works like an accelerator and not like a throttle, you disable the drive assist. That's the thing. You disable it. Drive assist means that it keeps it's cruise control in practice.
So where's that then?
It's a button, or you have it on the panel of the SRV to the right, like when you disable...
Oh, so right, okay, so...
drive assist is a button. You disable that with the button. I have it a button toggle, okay, you set it as button toggle. You press the button, disable drive assist, and at that point, the axis becomes absolute, and you accelerate like in a car.
Where's the bind for, like, drive assist? Is it?
Drive assist is driving. You have in the various category, you have driving, tackling, driving, and then just driving. It's the first one. Just driving.
Oh, there we go.
First
drive
thing,
assist, drive assist
that's what
off.
you disable. You disable that thing while in the car, and you will drive it like a car. I don't know why they put it there. It makes no sense. That's the thing that took me some time to crack. Yeah, I forgot about it. Otherwise, I would have told you.
Try it full range. See what happens.
I wouldn't do it. I don't do it. I don't know. Maybe it could work, but it's not what I do. The mission is worth, well, almost 2 million. Not bad. And also I will have a full haul of medicine. And look at that. I'm now in the highest tier of reputation. So it will give us very good paying mission. And let me sell the medicines, which will raise my reputation even further, I think. Yeah, another 1,600,000. It keeps getting lower. Yeah, each time I bring the medicines. And I am now at 37 million. Only 3 million to what I had yesterday. Come on, not bad. Mission bar. Silly stupid, no? One silly mistake, it's an entire day of grinding. What is the logic of that? I have a permit acquisition opportunity for the Terra Mater system permit. Nice. Okay, accept it. I guess it's good. They will bring me to a restricted system. You have been issued with the Terra Mater system permit. Ah, that's it. It's, opportunity means that you just accept it and you have it. Where is this Terra Mater system? Let me see if it's something good. Terra Mater. Which is not the Sol system, because that's named Sol. Solar system. Terra Mater. Anarchy in a state of outbreak. Seems nothing special, really. System map unavailable, okay. Controlled by Pranav Natal. Let me Google it, maybe it's something good. Elite Terra Mater system. Yeah, look what did they fucking write? I put commas in place of letters. Eccolo qui. Terra Mater permit. It's a permit locked system. You have to become allied with the Brotherhood of Terra Mater, which apparently I just did. This is the layout. Doesn't seem to have any advantage to it. Population 25 millions. Type exploded system. I don't see. The Terra Mother permit is a huge pain to unlock, this guy says. So I was lucky, actually. Because of the outback, it was so easy to get. Yes, but what is the point? Well, I'll just go there and discover it, I guess, maybe later. For the time being, let me see what other missions we have. So I got myself a very sought after permit. Mission board. Ah yeah, they're the Brotherhood of Terra Mother, indeed. I didn't notice the cool sounding name of the faction. Outbreak Ooh, they're paying 10 millions for 585 units of performance enhancers. Should we do this? I think it's worth it. It's, what's his name? Squad mission. We can bring half of the lot each. Well,
Okay, I think I got it working now.
Okay, no, I'll accept the mission nonetheless because this is absolutely worth it. 10 millions.
How the hell do I get my ship back?
You need a button for that.
No, there's a function. I'm sure there's a function for it.
Ah, also, but then use the
panel.
button. 800, that's
anyway.
Unfortunately, that's 3 trips. No, this is the 4 million one. 2 million? Look at this. Look at this, I shared this mission. 10 millions for 585 units of goods. That's 2 trips in my ship. If we do it together, it's 1 trip each. 10 millions.
Yeah, that'll do. There must be a way of recalling the ship from the menu. There used to be a way of doing this.
I use a button. It's probably in driving Michelinus or something like that. It seems they very much want now combat stabilizer. Let me see in Elite Dangerous where I can find them. In LDDB, I mean. But just a minute, I take a very short break. Be right back. Momentary break.
Okay.
2 minutes. And back. Okay. Find commodity. Combat stabilizers. Near Kukuve.
I'm just checking. Oh, that's weird.
What?
Because I could only roll the SRV left but not right.
That's
So,
strange.
Yeah, I wanted to check out why the hell that is.
Yeah, that's mysterious. System Bombsholm. Bombsholm, what a name.
But now I can't jump. What? It's destroyed the bind for jump.
What happened?
It's deleted the bind for
You overwrote the bind.
thrusting. You
No,
know, the
but
thrust
no,
button.
this game is hell to set up. It's nothing new.
Vertical thrusters. Yeah, it's. But I should be able to do that right now. Is it because I'm near the ship or something?
I don't know. Maybe you have to get away from the planet first.
Yeah, it's if you're too near the ship, you can't jump.
Bombs?
Because again, you used to be able to jump on top of your ship, and that's too much fun, so they disabled that.
Yeah, of course. Bombs home. Ah, this place. Okay, bombs home.
I used to park the ship on a hill and then try and like jump on top of the ship.
Ah, you can no longer do it.
No, you not
No,
allowed to do that
that
anymore.
sucks. Okay, this is just
Frontier was
2
like, no
jumps
players having
away.
fun doing that.
No, not fun. Fun is forbidden in this game.
Yeah.
They really tend to make it known, very
I know,
apparent.
it's really annoying.
This has the incredible potential of being the coolest game ever, and it's like they don't want it to be.
Yeah.
I'm actually... Some big company should buy this game and improve it the way it deserves. I
How
don't
do I
know
dock
which.
again? I want to dock.
You're coming at Petersholm?
Board ship, there we go.
Ah no, you're still on the planet there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just getting into the ship now, it's
Okay.
getting there.
Maximizing my cargo capabilities, I want to do this mission. Cargo racks. Yeah, store the SRV. And store the other SRV. And store the third one. Unfortunately I cannot replace my hull reinforcement because it's in the military slot, so that's going to stay. And I should be able to carry now 400 units of goods. Yeah, so let's go to Bornholm or whatever. Which is, by the way, a system of which economy?
Right, what does this mission want to
Industrial.
do? Source performance enhancers.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Performance enhancers. Yeah, to Bornholm bombs, I can absolutely not tell you the spelling. It's horribly complicated. I'll be
Okay,
there
so
soon. You can follow me. Let me
are you going somewhere
buy...
that has them?
I would like to bring a whole of something, but they have nothing to sell here.
Well, you want these performance enhancers, don't you? So
Yeah,
right, hang on.
I can bring 400 units of them. You only need to bring 185. Do you have room in your ship?
I'm just trying to find somewhere that's got them.
Yeah, with ADB. I'm going to Bornholm or something like that. A crazy named system. Very close by.
Where?
Bornholm. I don't know how to spell it. I'll be there in 2 jumps. I can tell you if it has more enhancers to buy. Besides, it's not like ADB is always up to date. What's happening? Why?
I can't see the station you're talking about on ADB.
You have to do find commodity. That's the place.
How's it spelling? HOLM or something?
The place I'm going?
Yeah.
Wait, I'll tell you again. Bomb with an H before the M. Bomb. And then Shom with 2 H before, after the S and before the last M. Bombs.
Yeah,
Bombs.
that's weird.
Bomb Shom, maybe.
What station are you going to? Is it like...
wait, let me check it out. I don't remember.
It's like puts the OPK
Huberat Settlement.
Oh, that's a settlement though. You want a station really, it's quicker.
It's a settlement, right? Didn't I think I checked out Planetary. Maybe it's named wrong. Sometimes it happens.
Go to put the OPK's Heaven, because that's a large station there. So.
But I think it's a station because I unchecked include Planetary. That's the thing. It should be.
That's a the one that you're talking about.
It's a settlement. Okay.
It's a
Planetary.
What is it? Huber Earth settlement you were going to or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a planetary settlement.
Oh, I see. What about Putsi's OPK Heaven? But they said include Planetary, no? Ah, okay, that sells them too. Okay.
And it's large, so just go there.
Okay. I'm almost to the place. Bombs home. Bombs home, the famous...
They don't make it tightly system.
The home of the bomb. Actually, yeah, Uberat settlement is also a large station. So it's named wrong, I guess. It happens, it tends to happen.
BOHM.
I'm going to Huberat settlement. It's a very large station, the starport, the one with the wing. Allegiance Civitas Dei. Look at the name of these factions. This is a very fascinating space within the bubble. Terra Madre. I'll visit Terra Madre tomorrow. I want to see what permit I got myself. It's really something worthy.
Terra Madre?
Terra Madre, yeah. Apparently it's an hard to get permit. Because of the outbreak, you can get it easily as well. All you have to do at this time is to bring medicines to them, because they're having an outbreak. They're in Kukuve.
I can't find this damn system.
Bombs home. Just follow me.
Yeah.
I'm there now.
BOHM.
Yeah, Stan Stewart. Thank you for commenting, Shand, I mean. The one you see below is the chat window where I can read where you are. To the right, I have instead the FPS VR diagnostic that tells me how the game is running. I'm using a couple of overlay. That's the thing.
That's a little bit away.
A couple of jumps. A couple of jumps, yeah.
That's like 7 jumps.
You see, Shand, I can read what you wrote down here. Very convenient. It's named OVR Drop is the name of the app. They sell it on Steam.
God.
Huberat's Settlement.
What's going on?
You're welcome, man.
My throttle isn't doing anything.
Ah, you getting that bug too? I had it earlier. I don't know how I fixed it. I alt-tabbed out the game, came back, and in the end it worked. I don't know. That's a new bug, I think. I couldn't modify my speed. Ah yeah, I pressed the button that stops the ship on the keyboard. I have it set to the X key, and then it started working again. But there is something strange going on with the throttle at the game level, because the way I used to slow down for targets to not overshoot them no longer works. I don't know. Very, very strange.
Oh God. Okay, let's...
Here I am, landing pad 10. Let's do it. So, what was it again that we had to buy? The performance enhancers. I like that it plays classical music while it auto-docks, no? It's also very... a nice little idea. Refueler. And this is an high-tech system, by the way. Good to use also for modifying... Ah, they also sell the performance enhancers. That I have for combat and performance I need. Or both of them, actually. Ah, we could do two things at a time. No, but actually it's kinda complicated now. No, probably not worth it for now.
I'm trying to jump out, but it won't bloody let me because I can't throttle up.
I know. It's problematic. I have the same problem. Combat. So we have to bring the... What was it again? Performance. Performance. Ooh, but they have very little of them here. Wait, go to the other station. This only sells 34 of them. Don't come to Uberat. Go to the other one. Damn it. I might buy some more medicines while I'm at it. Maybe 100 medicines. They pay so damn well. It's actually probably better than doing the objective. What size of cargo hold do you have on your ship?
I can't remember. How do you get to that now?
To the right.
Inventory, 260.
Ah, okay. So I need to carry... Oh my god, I have to use math now. To bring 584, you have 200. No, okay. I bring 300 to be sure. Let me go to the other station, because... Don't go to Uberat. Let's try Putsi's whatever or PK7, because of the, this one doesn't have the combat stabilizer, the performance enhancer, whatever the hell they want. I think they're out. I bought the last...
something in the controls.
No, it was doing to me as well. Press the button that makes your ship stop if you have it bound. I don't know if X is standard. I press X. Or maybe press W or S.
That's why it is. Yeah, I've changed it.
Okay. You actually did change it.
Yeah.
No, it's different from my problem.
God damn it. This is really annoying.
No, I know
Oh,
that when you start delving into the controls and options of this game, it becomes a mess.
Yeah. And the throttle has to be inverted because it's fucking stupid for some reason. Right, now I can finally get out of here.
PK, Evan. Pussies of PK. What the hell of a name is that?
Pussies OPK Heaven. Yeah, it's a really weird name.
I think these assistants were named by backers of the original Kickstarter's campaign. Judging by...
some of them were.
this is probably the center of the bubble.
Insufficient fuel?
Oh! You're out of fuel! Oh god! But where are you? Are you... No, you're in LHS 1393.
Yeah, still there.
Tell me you have a fuel scoop on board.
Yeah, I got a fuel scoop. It's just gotta find a star that I can scoop.
You go to the navigation, filter by object and select stars. Should be able to reach it.
The one here is a white dwarf, so I can't.
Oh shit. Do you have settlements in the system? Otherwise I'll have to bring you fuel.
I think there is, yeah.
Luckily, okay, then you have to go there and refuel, there's no other way. No, because otherwise I could bring you fuel, but if you have a settlement it's probably faster.
It's 6 light seconds away, so it's not going to take long to get there.
No, it would take little.
This is the trouble starting in Elite Dangerous again, because like everything's a problem at first.
No, I know the game.
It's like, I'll try and do this fun thing. Oh, but none of it works.
Hey Nix, hi, welcome back to the stream. We completed the infiltration mission. We managed because I did it well, but the enemy wasn't attacking me this time. It was a bug, I think. I could enter the station and easily scan the target.
I'm being interdicted. Oh my god.
What happened? You've been interdicted.
Oh my god.
Without fuel? Do you? What is interdicting you?
I don't know. It's a Python.
Oh.
I'm not gonna get stopped by that. Jesus. I need to fight this.
Can you escape?
Yeah.
Do you need help? I might try and call.
I'm getting out of it.
I won't be able to reach you very soon.
It's fine. I resisted the interdiction. So
okay, Sitsi will be okay, Nix. Apparently he can escape, but now I'll buoy the stuff and then I'll start moving towards him. We're doing a trade mission. We're supposed to bring goods to a system that is currently suffering an outbreak of a virus, so it's kinda in theme with the current news.
Yeah, topical.
Very, no? And let's land in this place. I hope I can find what they ask. Should auto land, but probably not. This way it's too slow.
I love how when you boost towards a station, it's constantly going, slow down for auto land, slow down. It's like constantly telling you you're going too fast. It's like...
No, I know. I encountered a similar bug.
No, it's just because I constantly exceed the, like, 100
in your case, yeah.
Stupid limit.
Yeah, I love it, Nix, too. Every little detail in this game is cool.
Oh, shit.
Giving you an external view for the docking.
Well, I probably have to repair now because I decided the station while docking.
Okay, I hope I can find the goods we need here in Putsi's OPK Heaven. But you're here too?
No, I'm not.
No, not yet.
I have to refuel. Because there's no scoopable stars here in this stupid system.
They sell combat stabilizers, but not many, only 188. You will have to go to a different system. They don't sell enough of the stuff here.
Really?
322.
Okay, so
but I have an almost full cargo hold, so for me it's good.
I'll probably find this station doesn't sell fuel now or something.
Do they have medicines here? I hope.
Okay, so...
Metal, toxic waste, weapons, reactive armor,
if I go to Atskin...
Agri-medicines. I think they needed agri-medicines as well.
I'll go to Atskin.
I'm going back... should I go to Kokuve or come to you for escort?
Go to Atskin.
I'm full. I have a full cargo hold, so it's either to deliver or maybe to assist if you're under attack.
Well, I'm fine. So I need to go to this aggregate system and fill up on what it was we needed.
So I guess I'll go unload my hull now, so we can move ahead with the mission.
Can't find it.
Kukuve.
80. It's AKT. Right, okay. Some
Kukuve.
stupid spellings in this game.
Yeah, indeed.
Like nothing's spelled the way you think it is. Oh god, that's miles away. That's a really long way. Shit.
Yeah?
It's like... Yeah, that's a really long way. Oh, it's 3 jumps. No.
3 jumps. I have 3 jumps to return to Kukuve as well. Nix, no, I don't think it does game replay. Do you know if it does, James? No, I don't think you can record the gameplay and look at it later.
You have to use wraps or something.
It doesn't have it in.
Or you have to use something external. It doesn't have it built in.
No. Probably he's thinking the kind of replay that War Thunder has, now where you actually can replay the action from different points of view. Or not, unfortunately it doesn't have it. It's not built really as a competitive game, even though people do play it in a competitive manner, or at least used to. Now it seems mostly deserted, to tell you the truth. But it's probably just an effect of not having the community goal. If we still had them, the action would be there. The multiplayer PvP and all that. It's a damn shame. Jumping to Arnamir.
Man.
Kuve is a very profitable system to be at the moment, with that big faction and the outbreak going on, the high reputation that you tend to obtain, it will give us wonderful missions.
You get this sometimes, don't you? You get systems that just give you missions over and over again, become very profitable.
Yeah, the boom state is also good, but probably the outbreak and famine are the best too, especially if you do trading. There's kind of a social message there to profit from the others' misfortunes. I agree, Nix. I agree. Oh, I've been interdicted. What is this? Another? No, this is a crate. Well, let's kill the crate. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. Submitting to interdiction. I could have easily boosted away, but I'm a troublemaker. I was looking for trouble.
Yeah, when I started, I made most of my money out of a system that was in Civil War. Basically, I kept doing
that's also very profitable. Yeah.
I kept doing missions for like the alternate factions, and just kept it in Civil War. So anytime it looked like it was going towards
a bit like the Kurosawa movie, no? Yojimbo.
Yeah. Anytime it was going towards peaceful, I just switched sides and started doing missions to the other side.
That's the cool thing. You can actually influence the state of the systems.
Only a little bit if it's just one of you, but it's enough. You know.
What's this guy doing?
To keep the system in
yeah,
war.
I think no. There was also that griefing mechanic where people managed to put the systems into lockdown when they had the community goals. They actually had to put measures into effect.
But you need several players to do that.
And of course, it's very easy to find players that want to grief others. they tend to collaborate for it even.
Well, it's something to do, isn't it? I mean, it tells you like.
They call it emergent gameplay. Some people tend to enjoy that in principle, but usually, in my opinion, it's always for the worse. Like there's an entire genre that's actually been ruined by it. And speaking about the survival games, I don't know if you ever played Ark, Rust, or the like. No, this game. Ark is good, it's not bad in principle, but it becomes a situation where you're constantly in danger of being attacked by other players. Players play the game only to grief people. You cannot get out of your house without being in sort of a stealth situation, afraid that someone attacks you constantly. It's
have you ever tried
annoying. Eve is another thing that probably...
Eve Online, like the corporations in that game.
Did you play it? I never played it.
No, I played it a little bit, but I don't really like the game. But like, it's just like if you're not in a corporation, you'll get ganked all the time.
I
It's like
see.
you can't survive on your own, and
So
the
you
ships
know
are.
what I mean. But it's
There's
not
so
like this one,
much.
right? It's not a game where you fly the ship like with a realistic flight model. You
No,
just
it's not. That's the main problem with it. Is it's not fun to fly the ship.
that's completely ruins the
You do
experience.
it in third person. You can't really do it in VR.
I think I played something similar because I seem to gather there is a game, a Korean MMO that is fantasy based that has some mechanics inspired by Eve. Black Desert Online.
Like online, yeah.
It's a bit like it, no? You can do trading, you can build up sort of a corporation in a way. Your characters are all from the same family. It's cool as a game, but there is an annoying mechanic. Once you get to the final parts of the game, it becomes completely governed by luck. It's like a slot machine. You constantly have to roll the dice to upgrade your equipment, otherwise you don't progress further. And it's annoying as fuck to play in that way. I ended up dropping it. Oh, this guy is starting to...
MMOs mostly are pretty annoying to play because they have a vested interest in keeping you playing, especially if there's a subscription.
Yeah,
they want you to
no,
keep
that
playing,
one
so.
it doesn't have a subscription. I'm actually starting to be damaged by this guy. 82% hull. And supposedly helped by 2 policemen that are doing absolutely nothing. No, but I'll win. Okay.
Oh,
Useful policeman. Okay, I won. Now let's go
This-
away. Because actually he took away half of my health. That's the
This
extent
aggregate
of
system is
danger
like-
I was in.
I've got to a system that will have what I need, but unfortunately the station is 212,000.
No, it happens. DDB tells you about it though, huh? Oh my god,
Yeah,
I
probably.
risked losing my anaconda. That would have completely voided all the efforts of today.
Yeah, get out there.
Yeah, you played it, Nix. Black Desert. It's a cool game, isn't it? I liked it. The graphics and design of it are especially cool. I used to post screenshots on Facebook all the time while I was playing it, because I was constantly seeing things that made me think, wow, how cool. The landscape, the design of the monsters, it's very well made. It's just that the end game is utterly boring, 10 times more than what we have here. You have to do the same thing again and again. And in the end of doing the same thing, all your progress is voided unless that little roll of the dice goes the way you need. Otherwise you lose everything. And I lost everything so many times. In principle I hate gambling, and that absolutely makes the game not right for me, even despite liking the systems and the graphics so much. Combat is also cool. It plays like an action game, no? It's different from other MMOs. Because you actually do combat like Dynasty Warriors, so to speak, like an old times beat 'em up.
Yeah.
It's fun to play. Okay, Nix, bye. See you later. See you this afternoon. Probably we'll be playing War Thunder. Will you be there, James? By the way, for War Thunder, we have fun.
Maybe,
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, I think I probably will.
It's fun. Huh? It's a cool game. We can do the Italian vibrance again, or maybe you unlocked the first rank already.
No, I didn't get time to do any. So
Okay. No, but the vibrants are cool to me. Okay.
we'll we stuck on low tier, unfortunately, until I can rank
No,
up.
but low tier is good. It's fun to play. They're just as fun. Probably the lower tiers are the most fun, to tell you the truth. Because combats tend to last longer. That's something they kind of shot themselves in the foot. They make you unlock the highest tier. But the more you go up, the less it becomes fun. With the jets of the Cold War era, for instance, it's always it's a bore because you chase things forever. Then you shoot and it ends in a second. It's much more fun to play with the vibrance and the like, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's the thing also with DCS. I don't know if you play it with the modern planes. It's not even good for streaming, in my opinion. You just fly, shoot your missiles, pray that they hit, and then it's over. There is no action. It's just flying to the enemy.
Not really much interested in like modern plane flight sims. You see what I mean?
No, I see what you mean. It's completely different. It's a
I
different.
don't find jets very interesting, basically. I mean, I know that they're great planes and everything, but
It's fun when you're learning. It's a strange experience with DCS. I had a lot of fun when I was learning the game, learning the intricacies of the systems of the plane, how to do everything with radar. That's a great experience. Then once you actually go and do missions with it, you say like, that's it. That's all the game has for me. You have the single-player missions that are scripted. It's not like Sturmovik where they're generated, so they're always the same, and that's already boring. And when you go to multiplayer, it's like I said, you take off, fly to the enemy, shoot. He shoots, and both of you pray that the missiles are going to hit. There is no direct interaction.
Yeah, you fire your chaff and you fire your missiles and you kind
It
of watch the
seems
computer to
mostly
see if it
down to
hits.
luck. Probably it's not down to luck. There must be some advanced technique that I don't know of, but still it's not like War
Well, it
Thunder.
completely depends on the plane. I think there's no one technique. It depends on
That's
what you're
true.
flying.
That's true. Also, ground attack is fun. I have the A10 as a module. It's very fun to
Yeah.
attack the ground with that. But then you have the problem that with VR you cannot tell targets apart very easily. So you have to turn on the labels. And that's bad for streaming because apparently while you're streaming labels are absolutely forbidden. You try activate the labels, you get like 10 hecklers telling you disable them immediately.
Yeah.
And so in VR you cannot do ground attack
Like
either.
you're playing a noob mode. Yeah.
No, but it's not necessarily true. It depends. If I make the mission harder in other ways, if I put a lot of SAMs and enemy planes in it, it will be still hard even with labels, no? But
Yeah.
still, they see the labels, they get angry at you. They get angry, really. It happens with Sturmeric as well. That's the reason I had to go with the 3D Mi God of more, because otherwise you absolutely cannot spot anything in that game without labels.
No, you're at a disadvantage without it compared to like how much sharper the display is on a real monitor. Like you're at a disadvantage if you don't use something.
No,
like
but
3D
also it's the graphic design of the game that is bad in my opinion. Now you played War Thunder. Have you seen how it works well? You can spot everything in War Thunder.
Yeah, you can spot
It's
things
made
easy,
much better. In Sturmovik, unless you zoom, you see nothing.
Yeah.
So it's much better. That's one of the reasons it's better.
And recent changes to how they render planes in Battle of Stalingrad basically means that when you zoom in, you'll see a plane, and then when you use the VR zoom, as in the game's inbuilt VR zoom, then you can't see it anymore.
No, I know, it's stupid. Also, the ground
really
targets tend to disappear. I don't know why. It's
Yeah.
completely stupid. Okay. Delivering some of the... I deliver 188 pieces, all I could find. Nothing more.
And I've heard real pilots saying that like it's not this hard to see planes in real
No,
life.
no, but I
when
absolutely
you look out your
believe it.
window.
I absolutely believe it. I also carrying the other things. What was it? Agri-medicines? No, performance enhancers. Wait. Combat stabilizers. I bought some performance enhancers. Okay, because they had them. So let's deliver these as well. Not many, unfortunately.
So it said they wanted performance enhancers. Yeah.
The performance enhancer mission is the best one. But wait, I shared the others as well.
No, I only have one mission, so you didn't share them.
Yeah, I shared them all. No, I can share. Only one I can share it since I cannot share the others.
Okay.
The big one is the one that for which unfortunately I could find nothing. I thought I had found some materials, but I found them for the other ones that I didn't share.
So when you left yesterday, we carried on doing the massacre missions.
Yeah, you told me.
I got to the point where my canopy got popped during
it
during
happens.
combat, so like I had to fly back to the station. Luckily I have like 25 minutes of life support.
I know, it's dangerous.
It's really annoying because I couldn't see the interface in front of me because the canopy shattered like right in center, so I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
You know how it renders the interface on the glass, so
once
the glass is gone, you can't see it.
Scary as fuck. Scary as fuck.
I was having to like go towards the station, looking out of the far right side of the canopy to see the distance. So bad.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it will be the same today because I'm almost out of time. I like another 15 minutes. So I guess these missions will be completed tomorrow unless you want to go ahead alone. I'm sorry, but really.
Well, I should be done within 15 minutes because I've only got to get to the station and collect the performance enhancers and then go back.
Let me try do another trip too, but not at stations because they didn't have the things. If we both do it fast, we can maybe do it. Combat stabilizer. Where are you now? The system.
It's ACTZIN, AKTZIN, I think it is.
Wait, no, I can look at it in the game, but most of all, before starting to move, I will wait for you to tell me, because if they have more stabilizers, I'll come there and get them as well.
It'll take you a long time to get to the station, though.
No, it won't work then. I only have little time. Let me see. Closest station to buy combat stabilizer. Distance from the station. Buy supply. But these information are outdated because the place where I was supposed to have more than 300 units and he had like 30. This has 30,000. Look at this. 52 light years.
But if it's got
Named
loads, you might have to come here.
Nanjabinja.
It'll
Nanja.
take you like 5 minutes of traveling to get to the station, though.
The one where you are?
Yeah.
Let me come there. Let's hope they have enough. I will come there. I will start coming there. Then, if they don't have the materials, I'll go to the other place.
I've got
Otherwise...
1 minute to get to the station, so you might as well wait until I've got there.
Yeah, because indeed, if you can... Yeah, Nix, tonight, War Thunder. You playing? Well, I still have... I can stretch it to 15 minutes. We might be able to complete the mission. All we have to do is one trip each. It's worth 10 millions. That
Yeah,
will
it's
make
worth it.
actually overshoot the money I had yesterday. So not only earn it back, but earn more than it. So you are in Aktzin. What the fuck of a name?
Yeah, it's a really annoying name.
Aktzin. Here it is. And I can see...
It's AKTZIN.
No, okay, I typed it. I'm boosting to the system. Ah, okay, Nix. Well, if you can be, it will be my pleasure. To play together is always fun. Ah, but it's actually a couple of jumps from here to get there.
Oh, it's not the jumping that'll take the time.
I guess.
It's just the in-system journey.
Scooping the star a bit, but I have a tiny scoop to maximize the cargo hole. James told me that maybe he will be there, but to play low-rank Italians again, I guess, no?
When is it? Is it like in a few hours or something?
Let's see, it's 11 now, so it would be 4 hours. Three and a half, more like.
Yeah, I probably should be able to do it.
Okay, then we play low-rank Italians with the biplanes again. I really like that biplane I was flying in the second part of the stream, the brown one, the 50 something. I don't know, it was very good. It gave me a great feeling. The starting one I didn't like, too bad visibility, really disappointing.
Yeah, it flies well enough. It's just you can't see what you're firing at.
In fact, it works very badly. Ah, you're going to Fetkov station?
Yeah.
I hope it has the stuff.
Oh,
it's a binary system. How cool!
If you're in a large ship, then you need to go there because it's the only large station. There's an outpost, but it's medium, so I can't.
213,000. Wow, it's probably our last chance of getting the materials because once I get there, I will be out of time probably. Accelerating now. We take a while. You're telling me 5 minutes?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I guess it depends on your ship's drive and so on.
I think in FSD it's standard the speed you're moving. Feokstikov. Who is this?
I think it has something to do with the ship's mass.
Yeah, it's probably decided by the ship. Feostikov. This is the famous... the name comes from Konstantin Feokstikov. Who is it? A scientist.
Never heard of him.
From
Sounds
NASA
Eastern European or something.
A translation and commentary on selected parts. So he wrote a famous memoir, probably space-related, since this is a forum about astronomy. Konstantin Feostikov. Here it is. It's a very important engineer for spaceships and also a Soviet cosmonaut. Look at this. Lived 1926 2009. That's the extent of his... Yeah, we get the internet in space. Actually, we get better internet in space than in my home, Nix. Because my internet in my home these times kinda sucks. At the age of just 16, Feokstikov fought with the Soviet army against the German troops carrying out reconnaissance mission for the Voronezh front. So he was a pilot. We're actually in topic with War Thunder as well. He was flying
in the Second World War. Wow.
Yeah, he got quite a few medals. It doesn't tell about the plane he piloted, but he went to the. He actually there was a. He went to design the Sputnik satellite, the Vostok space capsule, the Voskhod space capsule, and the Soyuz. Well, it's a fairly important personage, it seems. 28 minutes to the station.
That'll come down a lot as you accelerate.
Okay, I have another 10 minutes. You there yet? Huh?
Yeah, I'm docking now.
Tell me it does the stuff, because otherwise I see it very, very difficult to complete the mission. After the flight of the Voskhod 1, Feokstikov training for any further space mission was discontinued for medical reasons. No. However, Feokstikov continued his outer space engineering work, and he later became the head of the Soviet Space Design Bureau that designed the Salyut and Mir space station. My god, this man is a monument. Hero of the Soviet Union.
I think they gave that to all the cosmonauts, though, didn't they? Probably.
Probably, yeah. I wish it told about the plane he flew, because now I'm curious. Maybe in the Italian version of the article. No. Maybe in the Russian version of the article. That will be a bit harder to understand, but not if I translate it. Not if I translate. No, well, but with Google you can, no? You can sort of understand. It's not so bad. The translator is not too bad. Nella squadra biografia. It will translate it to Italian, of course, because this is Italian Windows. Soyuz, no, it doesn't say it.
It was performance enhancers we want, wasn't it?
Yeah. Tell me it does it.
Performance enhancers. Yeah, let me have a look now. Commodities. Where are they?
Probably under
performance enhancers. Yeah, it's got. They've got. How do you see how many they have?
When you go to buy, there should be a
Supply,
number.
yeah, they've got 3,514.
Okay, that's perfect. We will do a full haul each.
You've got enough for you to fill your cargo hold anyway.
Yeah. 6 minutes to get there. Let's calculate a couple. I will be very at the edge of my.
Where will it take? Well, we need to go to Kukuve. Okay, Peter's home.
Kukuve, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
What's Kukuve, by the way? Since we're using Space Google, we might as well Google that. Ah, no, I already tried it. It was nothing. It only gave elite as a result.
So it's 3 jumps back. Not too bad. Okay, I'm on my way out again now. I should really turn the ship lights off, shouldn't I?
Constantine Felix. Excuse me, what was the question? 4 minutes to the objective, no? Still accelerating.
Night vision, okay.
Look at the speed of this thing. Have we ever been this fast in this stream? Not yet. We're moving almost the speed, well, not of light, I don't know, of a meteor. Okay, Nix, bye. See you this afternoon, I hope.
Boosting out the slot with an Anaconda. Living dangerously.
Excuse me? What happened? I'm losing acceleration. No, this is stupid. I just accelerate again. Ah, I see what happens. When you use the external view, it slows you down. Well, but it's okay, I didn't lose much speed. Still only 3 minutes to the stash.
Hope I've got enough fuel to get back. I didn't refuel.
Oh, that's going to be a problem.
I've got like 2/3 of the fuel tank though, so...
I'm about the same at the moment.
What's the acronym for the scoopable star types? Is it ice cream or something?
The acronym for what? Excuse me?
You know the scoopable star types. There's like an acronym that tells you which ones are scoopable.
Ah, there was an acronym, you're right. I don't
It's like
remember.
ice cream or something.
No, I think I heard it different, but I don't remember it, to tell you the truth. There was an acronym though, you're right. There's like a little poem that made you know. I heard it as such. It was a composition of a few words, and each corresponded to a letter, and the letters were the ones of the star. In general, if it's a
Yeah.
main sequence star, you can scoop it.
The one that I remember is KGB foam.
It's the lower letters in any case. It's the main sequence stars that you can scoop. And
Yeah.
the red dwarf also,
I
not the
mostly look
red
for
one.
M.
There is a
So
type of dwarf that you can scoop. The one that is orange colored, like.
I
Because
hate it when you get these
orange.
red dwarfs. Oh shit! There's someone trying to interdict me.
Ooh, that's not going
He
to
sent, he
help.
sent me the message saying, "That's the ship I'm looking for. The one with the big hull.
Yeah, they
The one
always
with
say that. Everyone says the same thing again and
the
again
one
in
with the
this game.
cargo hold." I
I
love it when
heard the news that you would be passing here. They say
yeah.
what? The rumors were true. Who told you that? The guy that sold me the stuff, I guess. Oh god, this place is so far.
I
Feoxtikov.
love it when they come up to you in like a viper and they're like, "Oh, prepare to die."
Prepare to die, and you're in
Yeah,
another
sure.
corner, no? Maybe even a Corvette.
If you're flying like a corvette or something, it's yeah, okay. I'm scared of your little ship. Yeah. So
It's getting really late. I hope I can make it.
well, you'll have time to get back.
I'm not sure because there's people waiting for me at the moment. I have another 4 minutes. Probably I'll be to the station, but that's all I can do. That's all I can do. You can still complete the mission, I guess, but it will take another trip, and I'll probably be able
I would
to.
try and make it back because if you get on the way back, then Peter's home is not very far from the star.
I know. I'm trying my best. And as I said, I hear by the sounds coming from the rest of the house that they're waiting for me. 1 minute 11. I will be to the station, that's certain. And then I can complete the whole. We might do it. I don't know how to do it. I might play from my laptop later. What happens then? If you stay online, again, if you stay online, even while not playing, I will start the game on the laptop and with mouse and keyboard bring the whole, and you might be able to get credit for
You should
it.
do your half of it. But I don't have to be online for you to cash in your half of the mission, I think.
No, but it's okay because we can also cash it not at the same time. I think as long as we both bring the materials. That's all I can do. I can. You bring that half. I'll get credit for it. I'll bring my half, and you get credit for. I think it works like this. Do we have to be online?
On how much is left, I might do another run, but then all you've got to do is log in and cash it in. Basically, if I've completed all the cargo.
I guess we can try and discover it. There's not much I can do about it. 49.
Because it'll take me another 10 minutes after this to go back and get the.
No, but probably there is an easier station to get to if we delve further into EDDB.
Maybe, yeah.
This is probably not the best place to do it. 44 seconds. I want to be at least there when I disconnect, otherwise I will have to accelerate again. Not that I'm far now. 42. Come on. It was really far. This Feoxtikov. I guess they didn't want to give too much credit to Feoxtikov to put this station so far away from the star. It's not a good sign. Probably this part of space wasn't colonized by Russians. It would be closer to the heart of the system. 39. No, I absolutely don't have time to come back now. I'm sorry. 33. I can get to the station, that I can do. (26 seconds). I might buy the stuff, lest I risk not finding it. No, but I don't think it will happen. I will in any case log on again from the laptop
Okay.
in a few minutes. I should be able to do it, at least that. We can form the squad. I won't have voice chat though, nor VR. The controls should work. It's what I was doing yesterday too.
Let's see what I can get out of this. See how much of the mission I can put hand in. Just gonna see how far it takes me to.
10 seconds.
Oh, I've completed your mission. That's nice. Get 1.8 million for doing.
That's
doing
already
nothing.
some millions. Yeah, no, well, but you configured the SRV. That's good. I wanted to get to the station before logging out. Only
Right. So
that.
let me see. Deliver.
6 seconds. Come on. Of course, I'm overshooting.
294 of 585.
Another trip will make it. You want to stay online? Do something different. I log with the laptop. And,
I might stay online
and
for
I
hours.
complete it, and you should get credit for it. Right, we don't have to be in a wing, but I will send you the wing request once I come back online. All I can do, I'm afraid.
Yeah, fine, yeah.
And we do it without voice chat, but you will still get credit.
You can text chat me in the game though.
I can also text chat, yeah. Very technological.
And that'll be enough to coordinate whatever we need to do.
Yeah, we can even keep doing trade missions, why not? We'll see. For the time being, I'm at Feoxtigov, and now I really gotta run, lest I will get shouted at. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stay online for a bit, but if I'm not online, then don't wait around for me.
Okay. We will play together War Thunder later, maybe, if you can, I hope.
Yeah, I think I'll be around for that.
Okay, then, let me close Discord first. And see you later, James. Bye-bye.
Yep. See you later.
And to everyone watching the stream, thank you for being here till then. Like I said, I really gotta run 4 hours from now, War Thunder with James, Nix, and maybe some other guys. I hope you will be there. It will be fun. Bye, guys. See you later.